Experience listener line. Leave your message at the tone. And how you doing?
Listen, you guys are killing us here. We're here in Jacoby Medical Center. You guys need your own comedy show, I swear.
Now, Wendy, what's happening with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown? I'd like to know that answer.
I can't stand Wendy. She gets on my nerves. I still listen to her. I don't know why, but I can't stand her.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
To bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen.
From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag, but ain't nobody.
Hey, this phenomenal.
Like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? With so much drama. From yo block to yo block. I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? With so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again. Wendy Williams. She in it to win. Wendy Williams. She back and she staying. Wendy Williams. The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the Year Award.
Once again.
And here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the hippest trip in America. It's the Wendy Williams Experience radio show. We've got company coming in today, Rev Run. Rev Run has a book out called Words of Wisdom, Daily Affirmations of Faith. If you watch the show, then you know he was on his, what was that, tearing a Blackberry? Yeah, on a regular basis, you know, at the end in the bathtub, you know, doing his thing. So we'll ask him about his book and other things. All right, so keep it here for him during the Hour of Truth. Plus, we'll gossip, of course, about the stars. Zab Judah, top of mind. Sure, I'll take your phone calls. We'll talk about Sierra, Michael Jackson, Gabrielle Union, Lara Flynn Boyle. The phone lines are open, 866-GET-WENDY. The fax machine is humming along at 866-WendyFax. And the emails are working today. Wendy at thewendywilliamsexperience.com. It is what it is. Welcome, everyone, to the Wendy Williams Experience.
How you doing?
Hey, yo, what's up, party people? Yo, this is Ghostface.
Check this out, y'all. This Fizzy Womack. I mean, MOP up in here. We putting it down, MOP style. Right about now, y'all checking out Wendy Williams Experience. Keep it right here, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Yay! All right. I'm going to get my Tourette's moment first, and then I'll do my blind item. Lindsay Lohan's mom is my second choice. Brittany Murphy's mom is my first choice. Because stories about those two, Brittany and her mom, are legendary. Now, with that in mind, I'll do the blind item in a moment. But, hi, everybody. How you doing? Wonderful. I didn't see the fight on Saturday night. I don't know Nair from a fight. No, well, I know plenty of people did see it. I got the telephone call when I think the fight was like in the fourth round, and I was told, Zab's looking good. And I was like, okay, I'm still not paying the $44. I was actually supposed to go to a fight party, but I at the last minute, I was just too tired. I said, go on without me. Yeah, and I stayed home. But then when he lost, the phone call was, Zab's a bum. No, don't say that. Zab's career's finished. Zab's over. Zab's through. I said, no, you're seeing things wrong. I'm sleeping by. I was just so tired. How was your weekend, darling? I'm so glad you're here with me today. Any phone calls you would like to deliver, by the way, regarding Zab Judah? I mean, just because I didn't see the fight doesn't mean that, we can't talk about it. It's just that I have very limited knowledge. Charlemagne will be in later on. He probably didn't see it either, being that he's flying back and forth all over the joint. Shout out to everybody in Connecticut. We had mad fun on Friday night. Right after the show, I went over and I hosted this play here in town, Platanos and Collard Greens. And shout out to everybody over there. And then we went up to Connecticut. Charlemagne took the ride too. We went up to Connecticut and I hosted an official, authentic First Friday in Connecticut. And by the time we got back from Connecticut, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I had a 6 a.m. flight to Madison, Wisconsin. For that, I was telling you guys I was doing an appearance with Steve Madden, the Shoes Are. And, man, I never flew a private jet before. I got to tell you something. So we flew commercial going out there because, I had a party to host, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The jet was gassing up and leaving at a particular time. I just wasn't going to be able to make that and everything. But we flew in Steve's jet coming back, an hour and a half. It was like I got so much accomplished in 24 hours thanks to a private damn jet. Boy, we need one of them for the show. I mean, that's the way to get around. I wasn't even scared up there, because you always think, little tiny jet. That's how things happen. All I could think of JFK. But it wasn't little like that. There was like one of them flight women walking around with the sushi and stuff. It was luxurious. Shout out to Eunice over at Steve Madden. Shout out to everybody over there. Thank you for a lovely time. It was just a really, really nice weekend weather-wise, wasn't it, everybody? How are you guys feeling today? Superhead's going to be on Oprah today. Are we rolling tape on that? Of course. Good. Excellent. It's Taryn, my super producer. Taryn, you know what I never played? I never played Neo in Puerto Rico. I would like to get to that today. Okay. And I also never played Keisha Cole in Puerto Rico. I would like to get to the two of them today. Yeah, that's a good time. But Superhead's going to be on Oprah today talking about her stories of abuse and her sexcapades with celebrities and outlining her book, Confessions of a Video Vixen. And you can say what you want about Superhead, because we do. But she made her way to Oprah's couch. And this book is not dying. Isn't this book like 8 months old and not dying? She's going to have a whole nother resurgence of people interested. I know Oprah's middle America white women audience is going to be looking at Superhead like, who is this black whore? And who has she slobbed that we know of? Because she's going to be talking about Ja Rule, all them super Negroes. You know what I mean? But then when she says, and my ex-boyfriend Bill Maher, then white people in the audience will be like, oh, okay, oh, damn, Bill. Well, Pink is going to be on there, too, being interviewed about her latest single, Stupid Girls. And, that you've seen the video and everything. Mm-hmm. Well, here's the blind item. You might have read about this. It was actually in the New York Post. Shout out to everybody all around the country listening. The New York Post here in New York has this blind item. Which celebrity mom likes to partake in her daughter's pastimes? Not only will the mom do drugs with her offspring, she's got an eye for her men as well. Yes. Wow. Yes. They forgot to put cop drugs as well. Cop them, be the bathroom lookout, then dip in and do them. Mm-hmm. Wow. We have to talk about Dame Dash and Jay-Z later on today. I don't feel like talking about them now. I want to talk about a show that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm up in arms about this one because I love court shows on TV. I love them. Judge Alex, Judge Judy, Judge, that Texas Justice one. I love them all. I love the court shows on TV. I always thought that I would lose interest in them, kind of like losing interest in Cops or in America's Most Wanted, but nope. I love Cops. I still love America's Most Wanted, and I still love court shows on TV. My favorite three, Maybelline Ephraim, and I really do like, Marilyn Milian, and I love Judge Judy, legendary. And so, Are you ready for this? Maybelline Ephraim, did you hear about this? Held a press conference explaining her reasons for leaving divorce court. It all boils down to hair and money. Speaking of which, I just came from a photo shoot. I got on a lace front wig. Now it feels crazy because I'm not in the pictures. I'm walking around the street with this big old net on my forehead, big poof of blonde cotton candy hair, and I'm feeling very crazy right now. But in the photo shoot, I felt beautiful. I said, I'm wearing this in the street. The second I stepped in the street, I was like, what the F am I doing? What the hell am I doing? The lace in the front feels all crunchy. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all crunchy. That's okay. I got the cover for Uptown Magazine. Anyway, so this is what she says. Suddenly, after 7 years, see, I'm speaking like an angry black woman because I'm sure this is how the judge was speaking. She's a friend to the show. I've met her several times outside of this show, but she's been here too. Suddenly, after 7 years of the show that has run neck and neck with the other top-rated shows, why is my hair an issue? Why, I ask? Because my ethnicity, African-American, Negro, whatever term you want to use, because of my genetics, short, curly hair, which requires the use of chemicals and or a hot pressing comb to straighten and curlers to style. It can't be styled by washing and blow drying it and setting it. Therefore, in Fox's opinion, it's time consuming. I wore a short hairstyle, which was my own hair. Due to a misapplication of a chemical process, I lost a substantial amount of my hair in the 6th season. Out of my desire to maintain continuity and the image I had created for the last 5 years, I elected to wear a wig in the last year. Had Fox asked me to maintain a short style for continuity or image, it would have been a different issue. But they are saying I must continue to wear the wig because that would expedite the hairstyling process. However, my hair has now grown, and I had not yet decided to stop. Well, what style of hair I wanted to wear for the 8th season. If I were to accept their demand, I would have been unable to make a decision. I would have been wigging it. And though I made several offers to reduce my initial demand, she's talking about money, in an effort to reach a settlement, Fox remained firm in a lowball offer, and finally its take it or leave it offer, which contained a very little increase from its initial position, coupled with a couple of other reasons. Fox took the position that in order to receive this small increase, which is still unequal, there would be significant production changes. Are you guys ready for the production changes? Tape 7 shows a day instead of 6. I indicated I could not do this effectively because the production quality of the show would suffer. Here's what else they demanded. No vacation time during taping schedule. My national church congregation in November is the only vacation that I take during the taping season. Will I now not be able to observe my religious practice? This was not negotiable for me. Wow. I believe this infringes on my freedom of religious beliefs. Blah, blah, blah. She goes on. Not only have I impacted my personal assistant, Princess. Oh. She must be black. But my daughter, Darlene Allen. Darlene was the head of wardrobe. She, too, is now terminated. Oh, Maybelline. I guess it's back to the bench. All right, you good people. I'm so glad that we're all here together. And keep it where you got it, please. Thank you.
Wendy, man.
I received a letter in the mail from a young lady saying she is sleeping with my husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I sweated so heavily, I'd go through 3 or 4 shirts a day. I just couldn't control it. Until this. Botox helps give me some control over it. Botox, botulinum toxin type A, is approved by the FDA for severe underarm sweating when antiperspirants don't work. I mean, I still sweat, but not like I used to.
The most common side effects include injection site pain and bleeding and non-underarm sweating. Ask your dermatologist if prescription Botox therapy is right for you.
Botox today. Help get severe underarm sweating under control.
You wanted it, and now it's back. The choice will be yours. Listen for details. Coming soon to 107.5 WBLS.
Please, I'm still on the pain and bleeding from Botox. What the hell? I know that scares you off if you're not familiar with it, but really, it's worth it. Sometimes I come out of my injections, I got blood dripping down my forehead. I take it like a man. What? This morning, as a matter of fact, right before the show, I was checking the messages on my cell phone. There was a message there from my dermatologist, Dr. Janine Downey, who doesn't just do Botox. She teaches Botox. She's like one of the best in the country. And Dr. Janine's message was, Wendy, your cycle is about up. It's time for you to re-up on the Botox. I love that she calls with a reminder. And yeah, there is pain at the injection site and blood. It's worth it. Last week, I got a little nervous and I had these huge puddles underneath my arms, which I don't sweat under my arms. I don't know what it was. Then I realized there's this particular soup that helps me keep my weight down that we get from the sushi restaurant. It was delicious. It's mostly water, but it's really, really spicy. All kind of red pepper flakes in it and stuff. And it just brings my body temperature up to like 300 degrees. But before I figured it out, I was like, you know what? I'm about to go re-up on my Botox, and I'm going to tell her to inject me under my arms. Because I'm not dealing with this. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by the Universal Circus. Shout out to everybody in Newark, New Jersey. Don't forget, we've got our special yearly date. That's right. When the Universal Circus gets to Newark, I host one of those nights. I can't think of the night off the top of my head, but I've been doing it for a few years now, and I always have fun. Let's go to the telephone and talk to Carol. She wants to fight gossip. Line number 7. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Wendy.
How
are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
So what do you know good about the fight?
Well, let me tell you. I was reading an article yesterday in the Daily News, and they were saying that that should have been a little more conditioned. Because, you know, when Mayweather comes to fight, he comes to fight.
See, I don't know. I don't really know anything about the Merriweather track record.
Yeah. Oh, no. Wendy. He's a really good fighter.
Did you see the fight?
No, I didn't get to see it yet. I'll see it this week, though.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I've been following him from the beginning, and also Zabjuda. I've been following him. As a matter of fact, I met him in the airport about 2 years ago at Kennedy Airport. He's a really nice guy.
He is.
He really, you know, I really have nothing really bad to say about him. But, oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry he lost.
Yes, and shout out to his wife, Mita Judah. She's a nice lady also.
Yeah.
And shout out to the whole Judah family.
Too, you know.
Of course she was.
Yeah.
She's not going to let him walk away with some other woman.
But, Wendy, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, Carol. Thank you for asking.
I was the one who called you about 2 years ago about, I was in Chicago, and I was telling you I saw Puffy's son's father.
No.
What's that man's name?
Who's
the man's name?
Puffy's
That's terrible.
son's father. Isn't Puffy the father of his sons?
You know the singer.
I'll be sure.
Baby from?
I'll be sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Carol.
Thank you, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you too, Carol. Thanks for listening. Line number 5 is Danielle. Donnell. Danelle, hi.
Hi.
It's Wendy. How are you?
Good. How are you, Wendy?
Doing well today. So what do you want to talk about the fight?
Well, I actually just got in town from going to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, Judah, I don't think he's done. I just think he needs to pick more realistic fights for himself. Because...
Well, if he can't beat a little man his own size, who's he going to beat? I mean, come on. That was the fight of the little men.
I don't know who he's going to beat, but I don't know. I think he just picks fights that are not realistic for him at this point. I think he just needs to pick somebody that he knows he can beat so he can get a couple good wins under his belt and then go from there. So he can have a little confidence in himself. Because, I mean, he did look strong in the beginning. We thought it was going to go his way.
Yeah.
And then once he had that low blow and he there was a rumble in the ring with some extra people.
Yes.
And once that happened, everybody was just like, he's done.
Was it glamorous? What did you wear? Forget the fight.
Yeah.
What did you wear?
I had on some nice slacks and a flowy type shirt.
Yes.
And a nice stiletto.
Yes.
And the hair was fabulous, of course.
Yes, I was going to say, how about hair and makeup?
Yeah, the hair was big and fluffy.
Yes.
Thanks to my stylist.
Yes.
And I don't know. It was definitely a fabulous event.
Yes.
And apparently, my driver that took me to the fight was telling me that Jay-Z was partying it up with Paris at the Town nightclub, which was in Venetian. That's where I was staying. They were partying it up Friday night, but Beyonce was not on the scene. Yeah, she was apparently down Fremont Street, and he was partying up with Hilton. So.
I don't believe he was partying like that with her.
No, I don't think it was like that.
Yeah.
She was probably just drunk and in his company.
All up in his
but I don't
face.
think it was like that. But B was down on Fremont Street apparently, and there were definitely a lot of celebrities fighting.
Danielle calls her B like that's her girl. B was down the block.
There was Slim Thug was staying at our hotel, and then saw a couple other people while I was out there. So it was definitely a fabulous event, tiring weekend.
I love the glamour of the fights, ringside.
Yes, it was
sitting
definitely
up there
a nice
like
event.
Pearl Bailey. That would have been me. Thank you for calling. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
I want to shout out, hey, girls with the big feet, size 11, no bigger than that though, but size 11s. Can I just tell you about this place that I've gone in there to buy glamorous mops and glamorous buttons and glamorous household things, but I've never purchased shoes. Beverly Feldman on 56th Street, right next to Norma Kamali. All right, because I love Norma Kamali, so I'm on that block all the time, and it's right around the corner from Bendel and right next door to Fendi also. So that's like my area. And I go into Beverly Feldman, to buy rubber gloves with fake diamond rings on them and leopard and stuff. So, when I'm at home doing my Saturday stuff, there's a bit of, fabulousness injected in, work. So she sells shoes in there, but I've never tried the shoes because I just always assume, first of all, the shoes are so beautiful. Why would they fit my feet? Even if they're size 11s, I'm sure Beverly Feldman, all she does is just stretch them out, make them size 11s, but she doesn't do the width thing. And, I'm not going to even bother. So I had this photo shoot today for Uptown Magazine, and Mario Wilson, who is part of Subjective Style, Mario Wilson pulled the clothes, and he shows up with these great shoes. And so I said, I'm looking at them, and then I see the Beverly Feldman label, and I'm just like, just photograph me sans feet, which is probably best for the community anyway. And so he said, well, try these, Wendy. She makes them wider. Not only did I try them, not only did I love them, I walked with them from the photo shoot. So, thank you, Mario. And I was ready to swipe my credit card. I didn't care. I was going to swipe my credit card. But, so, you know what? Mario, thank you so much. And most of all, Beverly Feldman, Anna, Lando, and Chris, you've got a brand new customer. You're more than just glamorous rubber gloves. You are the truth. So, girls, go one, go all. If you wear a size 11 and you're a little concerned about the width and you want beautiful shoes, Beverly Feldman is one of these designers. Everything is over the top. You buy a couch from her, it's over the top. 5 feathers too many. It's like, it's the perfect place to shop, particularly if you don't live with any stinky men. Because you can glam out your whole spot. It would just look like a whorehouse in there. Too much leopard, too many feathers, too much tulle, too much rhinestones. Like, just too much.
Wow.
Exactly, world. So Beverly Feldman on 56th Street. She makes shoes for the big foot and the wide foot.
Ow.
And thanks to her, my feet are actually in the shots.
Oh.
How dare you? Anyway, Chris is online. Oh, excuse me, Kim's on line number 2. We'll say hi to her real quick. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
How are
Wendy?
you? Yeah, hi.
Oh, Wendy, I'm about to cry.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Wendy, I had to pose as Kim from New Jersey when I'm really Anita from California.
Hi, Anita.
Hi, Wendy. What's up with the, I know you don't want to hear too much about it, but when you guys coming back online?
You know, Anita, soon.
That's like messed up, girl. You got us all out here just hanging.
I know. Well, no, how do you listen? You haven't been listening?
We don't listen,
Okay.
girl, since March 7th.
Take the back road, okay? You can either...
What? That's so Negroidian, WBLS.
I know. Well, I tell you it is what it is, not just with the show, but the whole situation.
Girl, it's going down. Everybody at my job, we work at UC Berkeley. Girl, we listen every day for like 3 years.
So then this is what you do, okay? Now, look, they are an hour behind in Memphis because, you know, it's Central Time.
Oh, okay.
But if you tune into my Memphis station, power99.com.
Oh, we could get it through them.
In Memphis, Tennessee, they stream. And also, if you want to get the show real time.
The iPod.
No. Well, no, hold on. Okay. Power 99 Philadelphia.
Okay.
Streams real time.
Oh, okay, girl. We didn't even know. We was out here like, what?
Yeah. And then the iPodcasts are up and running. But that's not the radio show. That's the visual radio show. That's like the reality show.
Check out Memphis and Philadelphia and figure it out. Girl, I just want to let you know we were listening every day for 3 years and
it's
bang them Congo drums again.
It's WUSL Philadelphia. It's Power 99 FM.
Okay, well, it was nice to hear your voice. And how you doing?
All right. Tell everybody at work I said hi.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye. Hey, the greatest show on earth, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Madison Square Garden is the place to be now through April 17th. Keep listening for your chance to win tickets for WBLS night, Thursday, April 13th. There's going to be a mini concert done by Shanice. All right, it's 25 minutes away from 3 o'clock. We got Advice Hour coming up next hour. And don't forget, Rev Run is coming in the hour after that. And it's Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Line number 3, Josh wants to talk about Coretta Scott King. And Josh, hi, Josh.
How are you, Wendy? Love you, girl.
Josh, you sound so queenie.
Thank you.
And you are so young. You're 15 years old. All right, let's talk about Coretta Scott King, Josh.
Okay, yes. Died at the age of 78. And this is what really got me upset. I go to school today, and I'm like, oh, my God, brother. I'm like, brother, she died. They're like, who? Coretta Scott King. He's like, oh, my God, are you serious? So I go to class, and I'm like, Coretta Scott King died. And they're like, who? And I'm like, have we gotten so comfortable up in this world that we don't even know who she is? I'm like, what? I don't think so.
If he delivered the message like this, then you understand why it is everybody's confused. I picture him standing in a Catholic schoolgirl skirt, looking like Britney from Oops, I Did It Again, with his brother, Coretta died. What?
We got him. This is it right here.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
All right, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. And just before Advice Hour, this is from Pretty Lashes, who says, Wendy, Zab did a lot better than I thought. Now, don't get me wrong, I love them both, but Mayweather ain't nothing but played, and Zab held his own. This one is from Reels, saying that Zab Judah said on Star and Buck Wild show today that the decision is going to be overturned. Do you know anything about it? Nope. I don't know anything about it. Well, if the decision is going to be overturned, then how come it's not overturned now? I mean, wasn't the fight on Saturday night? Further investigation. Yeah. Oh, I guess watching and freeze framing and all that other kind of stuff. Busta Rhymes' song Touch It, Myra Panache, my gossip friend, she has in her column today that the song Touch It is so big overseas that Busta is now getting a mind-boggling 100% of his performance fee up front. $80,000. $80,000. You wouldn't get that around here. There's a sucker born every day overseas, boy. He's going to be performing in Germany on the 13th, 14th, and 15th. Good. That's lots of child support for your kids and Israel's. And Sierra, they say, is performing in Taiwan, and she's demanding and receiving $200,000 per show.
Oh.
That's only one platinum album there. Wow, exactly. Well, get it, Sierra. Get it while you can. Jay-Z, Missy, and Prince, they say, receive $1 million for performance when they go over to Europe. And you can get Game for $40,000 to $60,000 per show in Europe. And Neo is getting $25,000 a show. I love the Tori Spelling Show. And now she's more of a friend in my head than she ever has been. Because I told you already that, we are acquaintances in head. I never much pictured her, being around blacks. Until that mammy in her kitchen on the show, I was like, oh, well, she's nice to the mammy. I don't see any other black people on the show, but I've always liked Tori Spelling. I've always thought that she's got the bum rap. I mean, I understand that her father is, king of all Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. She was handed everything. I remember her when she used to be on the Love Boat and, make her appearances. And then, of course, everybody remembers 90210 and stuff. But I love the show being Tori Spelling. I absolutely love that show. Mm-hmm. Okay, Wendy, so I'm saving up for my Ghostface doll. This is crazy. I'm jumping up and down and I'm ready. And he's coming to D.C. to perform this Monday. Oh, is Ghostface performing tonight? In D.C.? So upon further investigation, reading my In Touch magazine, I found out, oh my gosh, that David Spade really does have this huge crush on Heather Locklear. So it wasn't just a fluke that they were making out at the restaurant when I was telling you about it the other day. He's hoping seriously to take her mind off Richie Sambora. And Heather thinks he's funny, and they've been friends for years. And David is really falling for her. And he's hoping that this is not just some rebound relationship, like he's digging her scene. Isn't that interesting? So, about Gabrielle Union, I can't even remember where I was, but I just wanted to pass along what somebody said about her, and I was like, really, I'm never shocked, but it was just more like, gosh, she plays it off by looking so innocent, but she be getting it in. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. And I'm like, wow. And they're like, Wendy, it's always the innocent girls. It's never the ones that the full-blown sluts, or seemingly sluts, that are, I'm like, wow, man. I didn't have a difficult time believing it. It's just that, I was just like, wow, man. Mm-hmm. Are there any phone lines blinking? I feel like I'm leaving people. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, it's nice to have you here.
What?
It's nice to have you here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So who's this?
This is Sandra.
Hi, Sandra, this is Wendy.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
I was calling about the fight.
About what? Oh, the fight. Okay.
It's so weird because I'm listening to you on the radio, so I guess I see how you guys record it.
Yeah, no, it's not recorded. It's an 8-second delay, so you have to turn your radio down, okay?
Okay, it is down. Oh, hi, Wendy.
Duh.
Love you.
Thank you.
I was writing you an email. I'm calling because I love boxing. Me and my boyfriend love boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the fight, and although I am from Brooklyn, it was hard for me to pick. I definitely wanted and knew that Floyd Mayweather was going to win. He's a much better fighter than Zab. He's constantly consistent, whereas Zab is not. Okay? Zab lost to that bum named Baltimore, although he blames it that Don King was having him promote. That's nonsense.
Yeah.
The guy was a bum. He was a loser. He could have won. I also just heard that you say something about the decision was going to be overturned. I guess you read like an email or something.
No, a dude let me know that my friend Star, Zab was on his show saying that, the decision's going to be overturned. Do you see that happening? Not in this lifetime?
The only way I see that, they were saying that because of the fight in the ring, and they let the fight continue, that was against the rules. However, even if the fight wasn't happening, Floyd would have won. I think it would be really messed up for boxing if they overturned it.
Yeah,
but the only reason why I think that they would overturn it is because Don King sees that another big fight would bring in a whole bunch of money again.
Yeah.
And I think that is so unfair because Floyd is going to win again, and it's going to make Zab look even worse.
No,
he was looking really good in the first 4 rounds. I have to give him that.
And that's when I got the phone call in like the round number 3 or round number 4. I got a phone call saying Zab is looking real good.
Yeah, he was. Oh my God, I can't believe I got through to you. I love you.
Well, Sandra, thank you.
Are the best.
Thank you.
Okay.
And thank you for calling.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye-bye. Elvis Presley's former home is being sold on eBay if you're interested in some property in Memphis, Tennessee. It's not Graceland. It's, where he was born. Anyway, keep it where you got it. Advice Hour's coming up, everybody.
It's Wendy, man.
Me and my wife have been married for 15 years. He's threatening to leave.
What did you do?
Had a problem with drugs.
You got the drug voice.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Just asking, what's your drug of choice?
You name it.
Coke?
Yeah.
Weed?
Yeah.
Crack?
Yeah.
Heroin?
Yeah.
E-pills?
Yeah.
Whippets?
Alcohol.
Gorilla?
Yeah.
PCP?
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wow. Got a problem?
Wendy, should I stay with him or should I just leave him?
It's Advice Hour.
I feel like I have no choice but to be a sister to her and to love her.
You need to blow him up.
Yeah.
In front of the family. Her husband needs to be there on the side and let her know how he wrecked her life.
Wendy, girl, I'm pregnant by my brother-in-law. Should I keep this baby?
You wretched whore.
Call Wendy 866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy 866-WENDY-FACT. Advice Hour starts now.
Shout out to Brian in Queens from Deidre James. That's her fiance. He starts a new job today. Congratulations, Brian. Welcome to Advice Hour, Goose. Everyone here on the Wendy Williams Experience. I like to start off Advice Hour with Wendy's Medical Minute, and there was something that was on the news the other night here locally in New York, and I've read articles on this before, and haven't been to a 99-cent dollar store for anything but aluminum pans, because I like to cook stuff, then throw them away. Like, I get lazy. You know what I mean? 99 cent, you go in there, you get a whole stack of pans. I have a whole area of our kitchen devoted to throwaway pans. Sure. I don't go in there for anything else. Why? Because it's not the same as if you go like to Target, Kmart, or the grocery store. For instance, the Medical Minute today is regarding toothpaste. And there was an investigation done by the news. The investigation was the 99-cent store, the Greenbacks, the Dollar Tree, you know the stores I'm talking about. And what they discovered is that the Crest and the Colgate and other brand toothpastes weren't the same as the ones that we buy in regular stores. Many of us have known this for a while. For me personally, it's just turned me off to everything about a dollar store except for those pans. And let me find out, there's going to be a study done saying that there's some sort of lead in those pans that is not in the same pans over at the Food Town. Ugh. Anyway, what they found is that these toothpastes were manufactured in other countries, but with the same familiar label that we're used to. When they're manufactured in other countries, they are not approved by our American Dental Association. There were even some from South Africa on the news. The thing about South Africa, what they were saying on the news, is that there's no fluoride in the water. So then in the toothpaste, you have to have all this fluoride. So you combine the fluoride in the toothpaste with the fluoride in the water, and if you swallow that, on the news they were saying you could poison yourself. So, it's best to pay full price for your toothpaste. And as far as I'm concerned, many other things. Just, buyer beware over at them dollar stores, because you don't want to be killed over over a 99-cent something or another. And keep that Medical Minute music going, because there's so many studies done regarding weight and our children and we as Americans. But what they're finding out is that we as women, our weight tends to peak. And men and children are getting heavier and heavier and heavier. The study didn't examine why more men and children are getting fatter and women aren't, but some experts think that it's leveling off for women because women are more responsible for our health than the general population. This study was done in conjunction with the U.S. Center for Disease Control Prevention. And the findings come as no surprise to I'm sure many of us. They sampled about 5,000 people each year. And what they find is that the study of this found that 71% of men are overweight. That's a lot, isn't it? Up from 67% between 1999 and 2000. And then for children, the percentage of boys between 2 and 19 who were seriously overweight is more than 18%, up from 14% 4 years earlier. As far as women leveling off, it could be pressure in the magazines and, all that other kind of stuff. 30 the new 20, 50 the new 40, and so on and so forth. I don't know. Anyway, everyone, that is Wendy's Medical Minute. And I appreciate you for being here. Yeah. La, 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 la. I was reading Teen Vogue, coming back from Wisconsin, and Teen Vogue says that you need to get over the following things for the new season. Cowboy hats and cowboy boots, peasant skirts, mile-long scarves, bunches of beads, crazy distressed denim, bug-eyed shades, and hip-slung belts. I just thought I'd pass that along to you. Dear Wendy, please don't reveal who this is, but I want to ask you a question about Botox. I'm thinking about getting Botox injections on the balls of my feet. What do you think? Well, why are you getting the injections? Are you getting them to stop sweat? Because that's what Botox does. Because the balls of your feet, that's kind of a weird place. Normally people would get Botox on the soles of their feet to stop the sweat. The balls of the feet are normally where you get a little fat pulled out of your booty and injected into the balls of your feet so that you can stay, walking tall in your 4-inch heels all day. Surgeons do that. Doctors do that. They take fat from one area and they put it in, your feet. So, what do I think? I don't have an opinion because is it only the balls of your feet that sweat? I don't. You'd have to ask your Botox specialist. Thanks, HH. And we're about to go to the telephone because it is advice hour. But first, Wendy, I have a question. How do I tell my boyfriend of 5 years that the sex is not working? It's like this, Wendy. The sex is good, but it doesn't last long enough for me. And I never reach a climax. I try to hurry and reach my climax before he's done, but then I can't because I'm concentrating too hard on beating the clock. P.S. I love your show. I listen every chance I get. Keep up the good work and tell all the haters they can put that where back there.
Put that where back there.
If I were your boyfriend, I would not be offended by what you just said. I think that you've been with him for 5 years. So, like one of my bosses says all the time, Mr. Warfield, straight talk makes for straight understanding. I find nothing offensive about you saying this. You said the sex is good. You said it's just not long enough. And yeah, I can imagine that you break concentration because you're so busy concentrating on trying to climax that you can't even. Yeah, I would talk to him about it. I'm not offended by what you just said to me as a man. I'm not offended at all. Sit down and tell him, just like you told me. I like your delivery. Okay, so Lisa's on line number 5. And Lisa is 26, and yesterday was her birthday, and she's upset because the whole weekend sucked. Well, Lisa, why did it suck?
Well, I didn't do anything fun. That's the first letdown. Mm-hmm. The second letdown is I was supposed to have cake with my family. Not a big deal. I'm getting older. I don't expect it to be like a big shebang,
Right.
And it just kind of, I asked my friend to come over. She's like, I'm too busy. I got this, and that going on. Maybe I'll get to you later. another thing is that my family, when we were about to have cake, there's no candles. There's nothing, they didn't sing to me. There's no milk for the cake. How do you not have milk for the cake? It was just a letdown all around, in my opinion. I just, you want your birthday to be a little something special, and it just, not even close.
Well, was the cake a cake that you enjoyed?
Yeah, no, my mother was sweet enough to make a cake for me. That was nice.
Did they have a little picture frame, happy birthday, a couple little, gifts? Nothing pricey, but just thinking of you?
Tell you the truth, there was a couple cards and gifts, and I was like, I'm not really in the mood. My parents were kind of arguing, and...
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You didn't mention, any other friends besides that one friend who said she was busy, and you didn't mention a boyfriend. Are you possibly mad at your family because maybe you aren't happy with the rest of your life? Like, are you out of school? Do you have a decent job? I mean, where are you at 26 years old? Are you where you're supposed to be?
No, I guess you have a point there. I mean, it's kind of, a rough spot in my life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my life to that next level, but money's tough. And, you're right. I am in that spot where I wasn't really happy to begin with. So I guess all that kind of just... made it take a nosedive.
Yeah, they call it displaced aggression. You're mad at something else, so you place it off on something else. Because I really don't find anything wrong with what your family did. And in terms of candles and all that other kind of stuff, I mean, Lisa, you just turned 26 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you're not 12 anymore.
No, I know.
Candles are fine, but if they didn't forget the candles, it's not a big deal.
You have a point there.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Next year will be better. God willing, you'll live to see your 27th birthday.
I guess that's a good point.
So then this is the first day of the new year to be proactive, so the 27 is better.
There we go. That's a good one.
All right, Lisa, take care.
Thanks. I love your show, Wendy.
I love you, too. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Tamika's on line number 1. She's got problems at work. Hi, Tamika.
Hello?
Hi, it's Advice Hour. This is Wendy. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
That's good. Hi. Well, my question is, I'm having problems. Well, I need advice about my job.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that I've been working for a company, I don't want to say that name on the radio, for about 2 years, and I'm 22 and I'm doing well there. I'm actually the youngest person working there.
Yeah, you're 22 years old. You have an older delivery, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Like you surround yourself by mature people. Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is that last week we had an incident. It's sort of like what I do. I'm a loan originator, so I originate loans. So we get inbound calls all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we go by stats, basically. We have a quota. You have to do 50% of what you get your calls in of the day.
Okay.
So I decided not to pick up a call. People do that all the time. Like, they transfer it to another person because they don't feel like actually just being bothered.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it. Then me being the only black girl, let's just put that out there, the only black girl, and being young, we had a meeting about it. They try to make it about everybody, but everybody does it, and we never had a meeting before. And we had a meeting that day. So everybody's ganging up on me. This guy that I thought that was my friend, he actually went behind my back and told me, well, don't worry about it. Then he went outside, like, for break before we had the meeting and talked to another lady and was like, well, I didn't want to tell you this, but I thought it was wrong. But then he told me something else. Like, so I'm, like, all upset. I'm crying because, like...
Crying at work?
Yes, crying at work.
And they saw you crying?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Because I'm very upset about it.
Turn your radio down, please, Tamika.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, Tamika, here's the thing. We can wrap this telephone call up in a nutshell. You're 22 years old. You'll learn from your mistakes. I mean, other discrepancies will happen in your life as a worker, career woman, whatever. But you can't do what everyone else does. A, because you're female. B, because you're young. And C, because you're black. You've got to run better, stronger, and faster than the rest. And even then, they will try to stick it to you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
All right.
Larry's on line number 3, and he's got a dilemma because his boss gives sexual pleasures to... hey, Larry. Larry.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Larry's 34. Tell me about your boss and the sex what?
Well, yeah, I actually live in in Nebraska.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from New York. I've been out there. I've been a stripper before. I was in clubs when I was 15 years old. So I pretty much know the street.
Okay.
And what happened is I went out there. I went to school, and I'm pursuing my master's right now. And I have a little cubicle, and my boss, who's in charge of giving me reviews, likes me. But I don't like her in that way. So one day, she pulls me into her little cubicle, and she's basically telling me that if I want to get a good review from her, she wants me to go out with her. I declined her, so then she proceeds to show me her head game, so to speak.
Right.
Right. So, I went with it because I don't have a girlfriend.
So you gave her a professional?
No, she gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
But now the thing is, this is going on every day, every morning. I have to do this in order to get my good review.
Where's the complaint?
Well,
from her anyway.
It's not so much the complaint, but here it is. Now, her boss, they don't like each other because she feels she should be the boss. So her boss kind of got word that I wasn't getting the good reviews, so she pulls me in her office. She likes me. She's a nice person, too. She doesn't know about the professionals. But what does she do? She turns around. She comes on to me. Now she wants to give me.
You are giving off the wrong aura at work. It is unbelievable to me that these two women are pulling you aside and treating you like man meat. Larry, you need to leave that pole and them tight tearaway pants in the stripper closet.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, but is there something about you that's giving off the scent of a stripper that a woman would even approach you like that?
Well, I look like, from what they say, Boris Kojo.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm about 6'4".
Yes, and say no more, or you'll have a third one to please. Now, what's your question?
Well, my thing is, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm really training. I kind of have two majors. But since this has been going on, I've been a little bit more focused in my schoolwork. But I don't really need the job. So should I just tell them both to leave me alone?
Why don't you just leave the job? If you don't really need the job, just leave the job.
Yeah, but
no, you can't. You can't just tell them to leave you alone. It's not going down like that. I mean, you can go to equal opportunity, or go to human resources, and you can file sexual harassment and all that other kind of stuff. But,
well, it's not really harassment. I'm not really complaining about that.
Well, then what are you complaining about? Continue.
Because I don't know if I should. This is helping me in school. I kind of feel bad.
Well, put your feelings aside, grab your knee pads, and continue to serve your bosses.
Well, they're serving me. Well, can I just tell you the final part to this whole thing?
Oh, boy. Go ahead, Larry.
I accidentally mentioned the head boss's name while my immediate boss was doing her thing. And, she got to, you just thinking about that B, blah, 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 blah. And I thought it was funny.
I would have whipped you at that point. I would have zhuzhed it up a bit.
She kind of got extra, and she wanted me to splash off on her face.
That's right.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
Talking about this is what bad girls do, and you'll never be able to do this.
Oh, my God. Larry, I got to get off the phone or I'm going home. One of the two.
I'm sorry.
I got to... Oh, my gosh.
But, Wendy, because I don't care, I also told my boss kind of what happened. So she didn't get mad, but now she said, "Let me show you."
I'm losing interest. I understand. Bye. I mean, really. Larry's everybody's play toy.
I'm dating someone, and he's been nothing but trouble. He is bringing my life to a halt.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Alrighty, everybody. Good afternoon, friends. Has your boss started turning on the air conditioner yet? Ours has. We are like blocks of ice here in the studio. But part of the reason, too, is that at a radio station, the equipment will overheat if it's too warm. So they keep it very cold. They keep it very cold. Gwyneth Paltrow had a baby boy. Did you hear that? Okay. Yeah. This hour of the show is being brought to you by Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey Circus. Let me talk to you about LA Weight Loss. Love them. 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. I feel good when people either notice that I've lost a few pounds or they say things like, you're not as big as you say that you are. Like I was telling you, I was doing this, I'd done this photo shoot earlier today for Uptown Magazine, and Mario, who's the stylist, he pulled clothes for me, and most of the clothes had to have like big clamps in the back holding like just miles of material because they were too big. And then this one really poofy Glenda the Good Witch skirt that he got for me, it's like really, tooled out and everything. The waist was so small. Even when I pulled it up, I was like, this is not going to fit me. But, it's cute because I can keep it undone and pull the shirt over the back of it and still pose in the picture. And it fit with like 2 inches left. And I was just like, wow, thank you, LA Weight Loss. I got my waist down to 28 inches, which my full measurements are 41, 28, 41. And I love it. I love it. And without you, LA Weight Loss, I couldn't have completed the last bit of my weight loss mission. Now I'm on maintenance, which means I'm trying to maintain, the good work that they've helped me do. LA Weight Loss, no pills, no gym if you're lazy. I go to the Bally's now. But if that's not you, fall back. You exercise when you're ready. They're not going to force you to, and they don't force you to take pills to speed up your metabolism and mess you up. And you can eat real food for real people. Do you like grilled chicken quesadillas? You can eat those. How about when you're with your friends and you got to go buy Mickey D's? Ugh, there's stuff from Mickey D's that fits into LA Weight Loss. Denny's, I tell you about this all the time. When you go to the grocery store, one of the things that I learned from LA Weight Loss, as a matter of fact, I made Mrs. Dash pork cutlets over the weekend. Delicious. They encourage you to season your favorite foods with Mrs. Dash and Splenda. Love that. They also encourage you to do other things like eat a meal or a snack before you go grocery shopping. That'll help you resist the food, the freebies and whatnot. They also say that if you're going to be purchasing bread to make sandwiches, choose bread that's 35 to 45 calories a slice. And they talk about the cheese, too. I'm a cheesy. I love cheese. The one thing that I didn't get when I went out to Wisconsin this weekend is cheese because I love it so much. I would eat the whole block myself. But they say purchase partial skim, 1% or 2% cheese. And they also say try to shop at the grocery store twice a week to avoid running out of fresh fruit and vegetables, which is definitely an LA Weight Loss lifestyle tip that I've picked up that I will, be riding at for the rest of my life. And hopefully I'll be able to maintain my weight loss. You trying to lose some weight? Okay. 1-800-448-TRIM. That's the LA Weight Loss way. It's 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM, LA Weight Loss. Have you gone to sorry, I was distracted. Have you gone to the website that I gave you to find out about this ethanol 85? Gas prices are up around the country. Did you see that report this morning? Mike Jarek was telling us this morning on Fox. I like Mike there, by the way. I've always liked him. Mike used to be on Fox years ago, and then he went down to Philly. He was a morning man there, and now I know he's on Fox and Friends on the Fox cable news network. But people don't watch that as much as they watch, the regular news on regular channels in the regular morning. I like Mike Jarek there a lot. But anyway, e-ethanol blend. I'm going to tell you about it, okay? First of all, it's a product, General Motors has cars, and we all know that. Let me just explain that to you, okay? General Motors is now the largest manufacturer of cars that take E85 ethanol. E85 ethanol is a fuel. It is basically they use great stuff like grains and corn and make this fuel. It's cheaper. It reduces greenhouse emissions, which is better for the environment. It reduces dependency on petroleum. It improves your vehicle's performance because E85 ethanol has a higher octane rating than gasoline. It also reduces smog-forming emissions. So if that's not enough for you, I mean, what do you want me to say?
How you do?
The other day I had the website. Today I don't happen to have the website, but I can tell you one thing. E85 ethanol is a blend of 85% ethanol and only 15% gas. Cheap, efficient. If you would love an E85 ethanol burning car, go check out your GM manufacturer. They are the largest manufacturers of E85 ethanol vehicles. There. Yes, hey. All right. It's Advice Hour, but I think we should probably keep moving with the break, and then we'll be back with more of what you came here for, advice, the gossip, and Rev Run coming up at 4 o'clock. It's Wendy until 7 on WBLS.
The greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. My dude, Charlemagne the God, will be in here next hour and for the remainder of the show. Rev Run has got a new book out. It's called Words of Wisdom, Daily Affirmations of Faith. So the Reverend will be coming in, and we'll be discussing his book. We'll be taking your telephone calls, and we'll be speaking with him. All right, so keep it where you got it. In the meantime, it is still Advice Hour here on the show. And it's... Ooh. Oh, sorry. It's time for the Wendy Williams Experience People Poll question. You can go to my website and participate in the People Poll whenever you'd like, honey. The WendyWilliamsExperience.com. Friday's question was, would you want your doctor to give you an HIV test without your consent? You know. And this is based on a conversation we were having on Friday. Supposedly, this is something that the healthcare profession is trying to, or the government or somebody's trying to do. 39% of you guys said yes. 72% said no. 39 and 72 does not equal 100%. Whose math is this? Oh, my God. Okay, and here's today's question. My producer, Taryn, makes up the People Poll questions. It's just adorable, some of these questions. Listen to this one. Do you think Corinne Superhead Steffens deserves to be on Oprah? Oh, yeah. Yes or no? And you can go to the website and give me a yes or a no. It's more like, will Oprah's audience understand who Superhead is and what the hell her claim to fame is? You know, it's not like she was, getting knocked down by David Bowie and them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in Oprah's audience really much cares about Brandy's brother. And them. But that's the People Poll question. Adorable, Taryn. Do you think that Superhead deserves to be on Oprah? Okay. Dear Wendy, here's the situation. Wendy, I've been celibate for 3 years because I'm so sick and tired of these men. I have no kids, and I'm completing my master's degree in media arts, and I'm finishing a script that I'm writing. Recently, I got into a relationship with a guy from my church. Now, he's supposed to be a virgin because he's in the special pew in my church where the youth dedicate their lives to God. I have known him for 3 years, but I've never looked at him like that. At a recent church function, he told me that he wants to leave the pew and start a family. Now, Wendy, he's nice. He never came at me like that before. I asked my sister about him, and she told me that he tried to talk to her before. My sister doesn't live in the same state as me, so I'm figuring this is way before he knew me. I never told him, but I asked him to address something else my sister told me, and he denied it. Now, I believe my sister... She didn't say what the something else was, by the way. Now, I believe my sister, but he has never given me a reason to doubt him. It feels good, Wendy, to meet a man who won't pressure me for sex, who at least is working and going to school, because it's hard for a sister out here. Plus, Wendy, he's Christian like me. I'm taking it slow. I don't know if he is, he's really nice. My friends say I shouldn't be embarrassed if he talked to my sister because that was way before, and besides, she paid him no mind. But I never asked him. Wendy, should I ask him, or what should I do? Wendy, I know you're a sister to speak the truth. I say lay all the cards on the table, not in a nasty way. First, you talk to your sister about it. I don't find this to be a big deal. Your sister ignored him. Nothing. This is nothing. But just FYI, let your sister know, you know who I'm digging now? You know who I'm going out on Friday night with? Jerome from the Virgin Pew. And then once you get out with Jerome and the conversation, you're chuckling and laughing and, you just ordered your margaritas. Jerome, that was my sister Keisha that you tried to talk to back in the day, whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. Enjoy your new pursuit.
Oh, yeah.
And now I would like to go to the telephone if I can. Okay, let me see. Line number 3, Jared? Jahard. Okay. Hi, Jahard.
Hello, Wendy.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing, Wendy?
All right, how are you today, Jahard?
I'm okay, Wendy. You know what? This is actually the second time me and you actually spoke to each other.
Okay, Jahard.
The first time I spoke to you was on Hot 97. I mean, not Hot 97, Kiss. Okay, this is my problem. My problem is I have 2 kids, this young lady, but I take care of 4 of her kids.
Oh.
Right? She every time I go to see the kids, she either had me locked up, I take care of the kids, I do whatever I can. Right? And now I haven't seen my kids in over 2 years. She takes me to court. She don't come for the DNA tests or anything like that. She portrayed me as this horrible, mean person. Okay, and now I don't know what to do. I can't keep going to jail over her. So what I was thinking about doing was just signing over my rights as a parent and just let my kids catch up with me when they get older. Because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Do you have an attorney?
I can't afford one.
Jahard, this is terrible.
I know. Tell me about it. What do I do? I mean, I miss my kids. Don't get me wrong. I miss my kids.
But you can't keep getting locked up.
Huh?
And those aren't all your kids. Only 2 of them are yours.
But I gave them my last name because I believe that no children should be brought up into this world. And yes. And if all I could do right now is give them my last name and my love, then I'm willing to do that.
And ain't no good gonna come to her until she does right by you.
But what else do I do? I can't keep going to jail behind this. And she know I got a criminal record, so as soon as she mentioned I did something, I automatically get locked up. Even though anybody who know me know that everything that she's saying ain't true.
Doesn't legal aid handle something like this?
Legal aid won't touch me because they handle her. So it's a conflict of interest for them to deal with both of us.
Oh my gosh.
In this situation, I have no clue what I should do.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't know what you should do either. Where do you live?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
But I live on Long Island. She's from Long Island. She now lives in the Bronx.
I don't know what to tell you, Jahard. You know what? If you keep listening to the show, maybe somebody with some legal expertise. I don't understand that. Legal aid will only handle one or the other. They don't handle both. I mean, if the mother and father, neither one of them can afford an attorney, they don't handle both? Wow, this sounds very weird, Jahard. Keep listening. I don't know what to tell you.
Wendy, I called you because I listen to you every day.
I appreciate that.
And I hear you give people some good advice. And I don't know what to do. I'm caught between a rock and a hard spot in this place.
Yeah.
I don't want to give up on my kids, but I can't keep going to jail.
Yeah.
And she only did this because I'm trying to get married.
Oh, terrible. To have more kids.
Huh?
To have more kids.
Do she want me?
No, to have more kids. Because remember, if you can afford to get married and have more kids, then you can afford to get a lawyer and fight for these kids.
That's just it. My fiance that I'm marrying now, we got 2 kids together already.
Crap. Okay.
I can't afford to have no more kids. Don't get me wrong. I can't afford to have no more.
That's why you're willing to sign over your rights, because you got the heir and the spare.
No, what it is, Wendy? No, I got other kids I got to think about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I got my other two I got to think about. That I can't keep going to jail leaving them out.
Well, this sounds like something that you need to speak with your wife about. And in the meantime, I'm going to ask that somebody from the audience give some sort of suggestions. Don't go anywhere, okay, Jahard?
You want me to hold on?
No, I mean, don't go away from your radio.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll turn it right back up as soon as you hang up.
Yes, thank you, Jahard. You all, damn. If anybody can help out, please, you can fax 866-WendyFax. I love a fax, and preferably with your phone number.
Wendy, man.
I'm 46 years old. I haven't had any in 3 years. My wife cut me off 3 years ago because of her serious mental deficiencies, and I've still been a faithful husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I'll press my own buttons, okay? And shout out to the listening audience. I might be a little late pressing my own sound effects because it's hard to talk and read and drink.
She's the queen of all media.
And apply lipstick and press buttons.
Wendy Williams. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Wendy Williams is Charlemagne the God.
Yeah, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, too. That's the place where Tyler Perry comes with Billy D. Williams to get his down low freak on.
And
yes.
How you doing?
Yes, how you doing? It's a place called the in Columbia, and it's a dude that's been working there for like ever. And he says Tyler Perry and Billy D get it in. Yeah, when Tyler Perry comes to do his shows, Billy D be backstage and they do the kissing and all that.
Don't say that. This is These are not the views of Wendy Williams. We have sideways ways of saying things here, and you just talk straight up.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you what I heard.
How you damn doing?
How you doing?
We got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Charlemagne's here.
Yes, Charlemagne the God. Everything you hear about me is true. I'm evil, conceited, arrogant. I think I'm better than everybody else. Greetings, Aunt Wendy.
And hi, Charlemagne.
Greetings.
Hi, Rev Run. How are you? I feel as though it's necessary to explain my lace front wig before we get started. Charlemagne, it's a lace front wig. Rev Run, you already know the deal. Okay. I'm just assuming, you know, you're a man in entertainment. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Who is the white man?
The white man, he manages my affairs and helps me to hold together. His name is Bill Miller.
Hello, Mr. Miller.
How are you?
Very nice to meet you.
Hanging out with me. If you want him out the room, we can kick the white man.
No, he can stay.
The white man can leave.
He's just, you're not even a wigger.
He's a real white man.
A real white man, Rev.
Bill Miller. Listen to the name. William Miller.
Hey, let me ask you something before we get started. How do I get my hands on a pair of them Rev Run Arthur Ashe?
Yeah, I'm going to hook you up immediately.
Damn.
You like the Arthur Ashe?
I do. And I wear men's size 9.
It's done.
Oh!
What happened before?
Charlemagne, what size do you wear?
10.5.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Now, they're all white with the gator.
All white. I'm gonna hook you up.
My God. I saw this in the magazine. I was like, wow. All right, so let's get down to it. The words of wisdom.
Yes, it's something I've been doing for a while.
Yes, and you've incorporated it as a part of your reality show.
Well, since it's a reality show, I just show you what I do. Every morning I wake up, I write a words of wisdom, and I send it to my brother and to Puffy and to Serena Williams and whoever else. Friends.
Needs words.
Yeah. So I send out my words of wisdom to people that... You know, because I'm like, you know, I'm a wisdom type guy. I pray a lot. You know Bishop Jordan.
Yes, a friend of the show.
Right.
Yes, we love the Bishop.
So I send the words of wisdom out, and I sent them out, and then the show said you might as well do them on the show since it's a part of your life. And then they got so popular that they started throwing, money and stuff at me.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, yes.
Well, see, here's the thing that I appreciate about you and the Bishop and men of cloth like you all. Mm-hmm. You all don't mind talking about the money.
No.
Which I love that about
I'd rather talk about it. It doesn't matter what money makes the world go round.
Yes. Well, here's one of your words of wisdom, everybody. You get paid according to the problems you solve, not the problems you cause. If you solve big problems, you get big paychecks. Want money? Give better service.
Period. And that's what I didn't get paid for that at first, but people fell so in love with my lifestyle that they're willing to pay for it. If you're going to pay a teacher to teach and you pay lawyers to do stuff, why not pay a man of God? You got spiritual problems, but yet you want to come to the man of God and say, I want your services for free. But I gave those words of wisdom out for free for years, and then they said, we want to put it in books and we're going to sell them. So if you're going to sell my words of wisdom, I'm going to have to get a percentage of that because I have a family. You saw my show.
Armistead book, yes.
Yeah, so I got a family to support, and
a beautiful family, I might add.
Yeah, my wife loves you. She said to tell you that.
The show is a little mushy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's my life.
It, but
I walk a straight line. It's just what I do. I mean, I'm not ashamed to do what I have to do right. I mean, I've run amok. I ran around and did a lot of
legendary things,
weed smoking and a bunch of stuff. So why can't I turn the page? And the bishop put me on the right path. He's a very good man, and he taught me how to walk straight. So I try my best to raise my kids correctly. You know, I got a little flavor. You see me drive my car.
Yes.
I treat my kid. We got a basketball court in the house. I still bling a little bit. I still walk with a limp. I catch air when I walk.
Right.
But I walk a straight line now. I mean, I did a lot of crazy stuff. Why can't I turn the page?
Yeah.
You know, so it's mushy, but it's real. And people's like, is that real? Yeah, it's real.
Now, when does the next season of the Rev Run show begin? Being Rev Run.
June 15th, we will be back out with Run's house, and it's just a look inside my house. I'm just a guy that wakes up, takes care of his family. Yeah, takes care of his family, goes to the office, works with the sneaker company with my brother, and I come home for dinner time and I start again. But that's, and people liked it. So, it's mushy, but for some reason, America wanted to see.
Yeah, you still want to watch.
Yeah, you're interested in
One of my favorite episodes was the whitewater rafting. I really like that. And I also enjoyed your daughter's graduation.
Really?
And she got the Mercedes.
Yeah.
And also the glass. Oh, hell, I've watched almost all of them. The glass over the pool. And you didn't want to do that and all like that. And I like your son, Doogie. I think he's adorable. And
Diggy.
Diggy.
Right.
Diggy is adorable. And your wife, whose kids are these?
It's like this. Here, she's pregnant too.
Oh!
Yeah, Justine's pregnant. I gave it away. Oh my God!
Congratulations!
Well, you'll see that on the show. So,
how far along is
Diggy and Russie?
How far along is she?
She is 11 weeks in 1 day or in 2 days.
Wow.
And she loves you. She loves the show.
Congratulations, Justine.
She is the mother of Daniel and Russell, but the mother of them all also because she's helped me in my time where I was going through some times and came in and stepped in and was very nice to the children. They were very nice to her, and we have a great relationship because we work at it.
Yeah.
And the reason why the show looks kind of mushy, we take our time to work at it. I put all my energy into rap. It exploded for me. I threw all of my energy into trying to get a family back after I went through a divorce.
Right.
And I took every drop of energy to have a family.
No.
That's why it looks good. So Justine came and helped me to reorganize my life.
How long were you divorced before you met Justine?
Well, let me see. I knew Justine when I was younger, and then I hadn't seen her for some years.
Okay.
And then I went and I got with the children's mother.
Okay.
And then that broke up while I was on the road or whatever. And I came home and had to reorganize my life. And I ran back into Justine, my cousin, who was Pep, met her somewhere and something and said, this girl that you used to know when you were younger named Justine. And I was already distraught. And she came in and I'd have to take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese only on weekends. You pick up the kids.
Right.
And she was very nice to the kids. And they fell in love with her, and we take them a couple of days a week, and their mother takes them a couple of days a week.
Yeah.
And it was the best I could do. It's the way I organized my life.
Now, how did Justine and their mother get along?
Fine. I try to balance it out the best way I can. Divorce is a hard thing.
It is.
But that's where the Words of Wisdom book comes in. I had to get every piece of wisdom I could. It's a dysfunctional world. Now, they say the show is mushy, but yet you're dealing with a dad who is on his second marriage. So I'm Run, but I'm Reverend Run now. I try to pull it all back together.
Russie, I've never understood. Okay, you have a son named after your brother. Where does that come from? What is that?
All my children are named after my family. There's 3 boys from my mother and father.
Okay.
Russell, Daniel, and Joe.
Yes.
That's us.
Yes.
So I have a Russell, and I have a Daniel, and I have a son named Joe. So we took my family and created my family again.
Oh.
So I said, let me name him Russell.
Wow.
What is it? The second instead of Junior. Russell the second, and then we have Daniel the third.
Yes.
And then we have my son. I'm Joseph.
Yes.
My son is JoJo. So his name is Joseph too, but he's Joe twice because he's to the second power. So I just did some cute stuff. You know how George Foreman named all his kids George?
Yes, weird.
Yeah, so I took all my kids.
Another weirdo.
Yeah, so I named my kids after
What a weirdo. So listen, are you vegan like Russell?
Right now, my church is doing something. We've been fasting, and Bishop came up with something called No Face But His Face, meaning
no face but Benjamin's, because I know the Bishop.
No, but God's face at this point. So we haven't been eating meat, and we won't be eating meat until August, and we'll probably make it a way of life. But yes, lately I haven't had any meat in a while, but it's easy.
And is Justine able to do this?
No, I don't mess with her because she's pregnant, so I don't pull away from her.
But when she wasn't pregnant, though, like there's a whole weight thing going on.
Yeah. Well, she
wanted a snack, and you said no. And I was mad at
that's
you.
That's because I gained weight and I lost my weight.
Yeah.
And your wife, when she's eating, you want to eat too. You get jealous. Actually, what it was, I was jealous of her cheeseburger, so I constantly beat on her to say, you saw that Snoop Dogg video where he said, you drink, you make me drink.
Yes.
You eat cheeseburger,
Yes.
make me want to eat them. I
Yes.
took off 40 pounds here, honey.
Yes.
Please. And she's like, you ain't going to take my ice cream from me. And that was truth.
Yes.
So the show it's mushy, but it's real. I mean, I threw my energy into raising a family.
I never see servants around the house.
We don't have any. Rusty, we help.
Hey, hell, you got a Bentley? You got all this other kind of stuff? Don't look at me like I'm
no,
crazy.
I didn't say no. I just don't have any servants. I have cleaning lady comes in, but basically,
yeah.
It's a household. Why do I need servants? I got 5
kids, right? Have them do something.
Kids, Wendy.
So, how are Russell and Kamora's children, your niece and nephew, or your nieces faring?
They come with me to church. Well, not Aoki yet, but Ming comes with me to church. Everything is going well. Russell and Kamora are friends, and when it hit the media, people don't understand what they're going through, but they're dealing with it in a mature way. But the media writes what they want to write and do what they want to do. But that's where my Word of Wisdom book comes in. I'm a priest, and I love God. So my book is written, designed for situations like what Russell's going through.
Modern life, it sounds like.
Right. So this book, it talks to everybody that's in my world, and I'm in the hip-hop world. Yes, I'm a hip-hop priest. So when you want to get a word of wisdom, I'll make sure I take your email and your husband's email, and I will send every morning, you'll get a word of wisdom. And everybody that's listening can get this word of wisdom if you go to Rev's Words of
sign
Wisdom.
us up, Taryn.
RevsWordsOfWisdom.com. And since you have the book, all you have to do is when you go to RevsWordsOfWisdom.com, it'll tell you, answer these 2 questions, like what's the last word on page 80, or what's the introduction, what is this, what's the first letter in the introduction, like in, you take the I. And then when you do that, we know you have the book, and you'll be on this personal list. Now look, I write these words myself.
How much do you charge?
I charge nothing.
Oh, wow. Jordan, do something.
No, listen. I said buy the book, and I give you the words.
Oh, okay.
When you have to answer the questions from the book.
$19.95. You signing, Rev?
No, I will sign the book for you.
No, you're not going to charge me, are you?
No, Wendy, you got the book free.
Thank you,
charge. Listen, I bet you in a minute, if I talk too long, you're going to throw in a commercial and start paying bills. Come on.
Well, that is a part of how we make money here at the radio station. Let me ask you real quick about DMC.
Yes.
And your relationship with him. And I know that you participated in his album that's out right now, because I received that album from his wife and his son, who were in Target and saw me in there. They bought me the album, and I saw it. The album is a big cricket. Shout out, D. But that's his path. That's what he wants to do. What's your relationship with him now?
I don't talk to D that often, but we did Vanity Fair together. We have a picture with us in the same boat out in the ocean. And I made a decision for myself to retire the group after Jay passed.
Okay.
Jay passed, and I felt like if I go out there with another DJ, people that are hardcore Run DMC fans be like, boo. Boo to this new guy. Who is this new guy? Boo.
Right.
And then I also said, I'm not going to give you the same quality show that you remember from 86, Wendy. So you'll be sitting there looking at a Run DMC show. You'll probably smile, give me a hug, good show, Rev, but it won't be the same feeling that you got when Jay was alive and when D started getting challenges with his voice. I said, why will I keep chasing something? And it's like, to me, it reminds me of Arthur Fonzarelli. Do I have to keep putting on a leather suit and a gold chain? I went and created Rev Run.
Yes.
Rev Run is a new thing, a new person. I introduced you to my family now. And if I could create Run DMC, I can create Reverend Run. And I believe that I did a great job in the 80s. You guys loved it. I'm the Reverend Run. I love D a lot. Everybody didn't understand my decision to stop doing it, but I can't be the Fonz forever. Look, Opie is now Ron Howard, the director.
Yes.
He is not Richie Cunningham anymore. And y'all can't take me and make me wear a gold chain and a leather suit and hop around doing Walk This Way Forever.
So in season 2 of the show, will you invite he and his wife over to the
I would
house?
love to, but no matter of fact, we already finished the season. Dear me of friends, again, I tell you, we did Vanity Fair together. We laughed, we hugged, it's all good. But I've created a new life, and I believe that what I do owe to the world is to give people inspiration and entertainment. And my new book, Rev Run, Words of Wisdom. Rev Run's Words of Wisdom is in stores. My television show hit. So I'm still supplying the world with Run.
And still rich.
Well, bless God for that.
Yes, and the Reverend Jordan and the parishioners.
Yes, we believe that God wants us. Yes, God wants us to be prosperous. Why would you take me out of the rap with everybody driving Bentleys and I say I'm down with God and now you make me broke so you don't follow me? If I'm down with God, I need to have more money than I ever had before. Why should I be broke now that I got down with God? You're not going to want to follow me. If I say, okay, I'm down with God now, but I'm broke. Yeah, okay. Get out our way. Where's where's Ice Cube?
Yeah.
I can't represent God being broke.
Can I see what's on the bottom of all that jewelry?
This is not jewelry. This is just my cross that I kiss. Just a stainless steel cross I kiss and put in my pocket. But I do have a gold watch on, though. I have a Frank Mueller.
There you go.
And I do have a Phantom in the Lamborghini.
That's my dude.
Yeah, and I got paper. I got a ball court in my house, and I do have a movie theater in my house, and I do have a studio in my house.
Don't cut this off for a moment.
I got stuff. I got things and stuff.
Yeah.
I got the bells and whistles
of the good life. You live
what God gives me.
Yes,
yeah. But I'm calm with it this time. I'm peaceful. I understand how to accumulate wealth. I understand. I'm a tither. I give. As you know, I gave Bishop Jordan a Rolls Royce.
Yes, you
did.
And
I've given lots of money, and I'm philanthropic.
Yes.
And I love to give, and I believe when you give, you receive. And I love God, and I am blessed, and I'm thankful to be here. And I love this show, and I love Wendy Williams, and so does my family.
Thank them, and thank you. And one more thing. Will you be in the same house for the second season?
Yes, we did keep the house.
Do you get drive-bys? Not in Bergen County.
Yeah, you know, not drive-bys, but people drive by and wave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Run's house.
Yeah,
we get that.
Yeah.
But can I say one more thing?
Yes, go ahead, Rev.
That I'm going to be tomorrow at Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream at 6 p.m. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be at Borders Time Warner Center at 7 p.m. So come down, support me. I'm there to give love. I'm happy that I got to come on this show.
Yeah.
And if you want the words of wisdom, it's revswordsofwisdom.com. And the bishop said to tell you hi. My wife said she loves you.
Yes.
And I'm in here and I'm thankful. That's your husband back there I met, right?
Yes.
Nice guy.
Yes.
And
7 years we've been married.
And you know what that means? You're on to something.
We've been together for 11.
He said he wanted to invite me and my wife to some things you're doing with some champagne and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're a very lucky woman because he's a gentleman.
Yes, he's a very nice guy. One more thing. Are those your original teeth? Because out of you, your brother, and the bishop, you got the best look.
Well, I paid for them.
Yes.
And I got them done over, and I was thankful that I could afford to get perfect teeth.
Russell's are a little big, but I love them.
Practiced
They're over the
Russell.
top. Yeah.
And then I got...
Then the bishop came in one time, and I told him, no, this is before he got him. I said, Bishop.
They were already getting done, though. You caught them right before they got done.
You're right.
But next time you saw him, his teeth were perfect,
But
right?
you got the best look.
Well, I'm lucky. I'm blessed.
But natural. Thank you, Rev.
Thank you for having me, Wendy. So everybody, go get Rev Run's Words of Wisdom book and go and get on my email list, revswordsofwisdom.com.
And check out the new Arthur Ashe Fat Farm joints for the summer 2006.
Run Athletics!
We'll be back with more gossip and whatnot next. Thanks, Rev.
Thank you so much.
It's Wendy, man.
You never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me, but talk about me. Watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the you say.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's lunchtime in the studio, dinner or whatever, and me and Charlamagne are about to eat our Christmas roll.
In our discharge.
He's all South Carolina and whatnot. Never ate sushi. And then I ordered some discharge soup. Woo! Woo! Hey, you coming to Carib on Friday?
I'm there.
We're in Westchester then Friday night. Carib, New York, place to be. Ho! Or ho, depending on where your mind is. Hey, you know what? I had a good time with Rev Run. Charlamagne said that he saw shadows of horns.
Oh. I wanted to ask him why he felt the need to still rap. He has lost a step or two when it comes to, getting
I have to say, he's not doing it for money. I guess he's just doing it for the love of the game. It's kind of like you don't really take it serious. I got your mind on the money and no, it's time to go.
Kind of corny.
Well, you want to know what? He's not doing it for money. He's not doing it for serious. He's not serious with it. At least I don't think. I should probably ask him about that, huh? Yeah. No, he's in the other room doing drops. We got to get him doing the how you doing drop too.
He said him and Russell are fasting on the meat, so
Please. Okay. So look, this Friday is April 14th, and Steve Harvey is going to be at Six Flags Great Adventure. They call it Steve Harvey Day. Okay, so it's going to be broadcast live. Steve Harvey, Great Adventure. You can check out the Unbeatable Family Fun at Great Adventure with the all-new Bugs Bunny National Park Children's Center, and also meet and greet the Justice League superheroes. Wow, this sounds like something that my kid would love to go to. It's Good Friday. A lot of kids are going to be off. I know this is going to be fun. Steve, Friday, Great Adventure. Place to be. All right, we'll continue with the break. I really don't have that much to say here. I'd rather eat and focus for a moment and then come back and fat thoughts always about the food. It is what it is. But you all keep it where you got it, because we're here until 7. It's Wendy, and then Vaughn Harper is up at 7 o'clock with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy with the throwback from way back. The Wendy Williams Experience. The Wendy Williams Experience.
How you doing?
Hey. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Benny is located in South Africa listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. He's on line number 4.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Benny.
Wendy?
Yes, Benny.
Wendy, you also come to South Africa, so we can teach you some Zulu or Sesotho or, I can teach you a couple of words now.
Can you tell me how to say how you doing?
When you meet a Zulu man, say ninjani or unjani.
Ninjani.
Yeah, unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah.
Unjani.
And then he will say Nkona. Or maybe when you meet somebody in the street, you say Sawubona.
Sawubona.
Yeah, that's how you greet.
Sawubona.
Gunjani.
Gunjani.
Yeah.
All right. And then you say all right. How do you say all right?
Yeah, you say Nkona.
Nkona.
Yeah.
Gunjani.
We got him. This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah. You want to know what? I had fun talking with the Rev Run. And I do like that little show that they have on VH1.
On MTV.
On MTV.
Masters Television.
Is it on MTV?
Yes, it's MTV.
No. Wow. So, American Media closed 3 of its magazines, including Shape Magazine and Espanol Magazine and Celebrity Living. I was a buyer of Celebrity Living magazine. Not every single week, but certainly twice a month. But they're closing it. Good. Apparently, the pool is just too flooded with, these gossipy magazines. Charlamagne, you see how many of these magazines that come up here.
In-house people.
Yeah, and I even get tired of them. I say to Charlamagne, can you look at some of these damn magazines? Pick out some good pictures. So, the National Enquirer, which is another American media publication, is going to be moving their location back to Boca Raton, Florida. They've been in New York now for the past 14 months. The Enquirer is like the granddaddy of all tabloids. They've been around since 1926. Yeah.
Lying on people.
No. If they were lying, they wouldn't be in business.
Yeah.
celebrities get nervous because these tabloids have more credibility than they would like to believe.
I bet you Whitney hates the National Enquirer.
I bet you she does.
She'll sniff off any other publication, but not the National Enquirer. She would not put a line on the National Enquirer.
Wow. You know, Naomi Campbell is out of the celebrity cooking show, Cooking Showdown, which is supposed to be the one with Puffy. Well, Naomi was signed on. Apparently, she changed her mind, reneged, and apparently she's also fighting with Puffy. So the celebrities who were a part of it are Ja Rule, Tom Arnold, who used to be married to Roseanne, Gabrielle Reese, and other celebrities. But Naomi is apparently, like I said, fighting with Puffy. I have no idea what it's over. But then again, I do believe that Naomi Campbell has some serious social problems.
That lineup sounds like just a real life.
I know, but it has been. Ja Rule, Tom Arnold, and Gabrielle Reese. Have you ever heard of a Haitian rapper named Black Alex?
He's affiliated with Wyclef in some way, shape, or form. That's all I know.
Well, I could have guessed that.
Oh yeah, he is Haitian.
You don't have to just say...
How many Haitian rappers out there?
Well, he was shot several times this past weekend.
Nope, he's a rapper.
In Haiti. And the unknown assailant tried to rob him of his diamond-encrusted necklace and his pendant. And apparently it was given to him by Wyclef. And he tried to protect it until he was shot.
You can have it. Here, take the necklace.
Yeah. Well, he was leaving a concert that was a part of a big soccer game in Port-au-Prince. This is on April 2nd. And when they robbed him at gunpoint, they tried to take his chain worth an estimated $20,000. He was shot 4 times, and they took an unknown amount of money from him. The paramedics rushed to Black Alex's side, and he's in critical condition. His real name is James Pierre Alex, and he rose to popularity in Haiti with the group King Posse.
He's a rapper. Why not get shot? You get your bling bling, you get your Bentley, and you get shot.
And then you get your credibility.
Yeah,
is that how that works?
Yes.
Oh, who's on the telephone? Oh, did I send her away? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll take telephone calls. Yeah, sure. In the meantime, Robin Givens and Marcus Schenkenberg, I have to tell you, they keep the lowest profile. You know Marcus Schenkenberg. He was on Surreal Life, and he was also a supermodel. Probably he and Tyson Beckford, probably 2 of the most successful male supermodel-esque type people. And he's dating Robin Givens. Robin, you're trying to lay low while you're in New York doing Chicago, but I get little smatterings of spottings of you and Marcus, and I always forget to mention it and shout out to you. Yes, you finally got the dills. She was looking for it when she came here. She was like, God, Wendy, you talk about it a lot. And I said, yeah. She said, after I leave here, I'm going to get it. I said, yeah. Paris Hilton and the 3-6 Mafia. I told you guys about that last week, right? They're doing a song together.
Oh, 3-6 runs a train on her in the studio and tapes it. That'd be a good sex tape for you, Paris.
Yeah, get her kicked right out of the Hilton family.
Exactly. Wow.
What are you doing on Ordinary? So, Dame Dash, a.k.a. Jermaine Dupri's long-lost brother. Don't they look alike?
No.
You don't think they favor each other?
No.
All right, Dame Dash and Gazoo from the Flintstones.
I can go with that.
Okay. So Dame Dash is talking to the newspapers and saying that he resisted the urge to talk trash about Jay-Z when it was all going down. But this is what he says. My best friend did some ish to me that I never thought in a million years he would do, Dame tells King magazine. Complaining that Beyonce's boyfriend shoved him aside. It was straight war in there. Either you were on Jay's side or you were on Dame's side. Well, that means that our reports from inside Rockefeller were correct, because I was getting those reports. Either you're on one side or the other. The perception of the Def Jam bought Rockefeller is that Jay is the president, and he says, and I'm Bin Laden. You can either be with Bin Laden or be with the president. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. Wah, wah, wah. Nobody cares. Wah, 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 wah. Pay attention to your wife. by the way, VH1. Oh, we got to go to Hip Hop Honors this year. And so VH1 Hip Hop Honors is not just one night this year, it's a full week. Look at my channel just blacking out. Just doing it. You think my first episode will be on by the time Hip Hop Honors comes on? Let me see. Hip Hop Honors is actually on Saturday, October 7th at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Will Wendy be on fire on VH1 at that point? Only Michael Hirschon knows. Shelley, help. Anyway, VH1 Hip Hop Honors. First of all, this is the third show, and that's not a bad show. That Hip Hop Honors this year again. It's at the Hammerstein Ballroom. It's on Saturday, October 7th. It's going to be broadcast on VH1. Actually, you're going to see it on Tuesday, October 17th at 8 p.m. They're honoring Russell Simmons this year. Ice-T is going to be hosting, and the Woo, MC Light, Rakim, Beastie Boys. Well, they have Eazy-E down here, but apparently this is, I guess, Little Easy who's going to be on it.
No, they probably honor Eazy, but they'll do a tribute like they did Biggie last year.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody. Keep it here. We'll be back with your phone calls and whatnot. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, this is Corinne Steffens. Hey, this is Jenna Jameson.
Oh, what's up? This is Heather Hunter, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, Sopranos last night was sick. I had a great time watching. Had my cheese plate going, my stuffed peppers with mozzarella and little ham. A snack when you watch TV. Sopranos last night was great. I loved it. I really freaking loved it last night. Desperate what? Desperate who? I haven't seen Desperate Housewives in weeks. I got a chance to see a little marathon, like a 1 hour, maybe 2 hour marathon this weekend of Desperate Housewives of Orange County. Love that show. Charlamagne didn't see the fight. You were pulling your shift.
Yes, I was.
What time are you on?
7 to 11 on Saturdays in South Carolina.
Yeah, at Hot 103.9. That's our radio station down there. And then after you finish your shift.
Yeah, I just wanted to crash out, cool out. I had too much George Vaselli over the weekend.
And then you make your flight arrangements and you fly back up here.
Fly back here.
Yeah, we're going to be in Delaware this weekend. Special shout out to Doc B. Shout out to everybody who listens on Power 99 FM. Friday night, it's all about the GV champagne and you all. And we'll see you there too. You're coming to Delaware?
I'm going to be there.
And then after we leave there, we come back up the turnpike. We go out to Westchester. We're going to be at Carib.
We're going to drink the George Vaselli in a McDonald's cup over the weekend?
Yes, like over the weekend. Okay. Very, very, very ghetto, very Negroidian, but it was what it was. Hey, Goose, where is Carib? Is that Yonkers or New Rochelle? New Rochelle. Nauru. That's where we'll be. So, Paula Abdul, the cops still haven't gotten to the bottom of this guy who, it was 1 o'clock in the morning on April 2nd. She was at a party and some sort of argument occurred between her and a man, and the man grabbed her and slammed her against the wall.
Wow.
Well, she says that, exactly. When I heard the story, I was like, wow. But, she's had chronic back problems, so that's, I can't even.
She's been laying on her back for a long time.
Well,
a lot of industry couches there.
Well, do you know anything about Cameron having irritable bowel syndrome, anybody? And how do you get that anyway? Let me think. Cameron spent one of the weekends recently, either last weekend or the weekend before, at Rikers Island. I've got the police paperwork right here. Cameron Giles, blah, blah, blah. 2 weekends, March 24th and March 31st. Friday at 6 p.m., Sunday at 6 p.m. This is what time he shall arrive to serve. 24th, 26th. Look, here's the PS. And Charlamagne, you're seeing it. Here's the PS. Mr. Giles takes medication for irritable bowel syndrome and needs to continue treating condition.
And protective custody.
And he's in protective custody. What is that? And the irritable bowel syndrome?
Protective custody means that you're under protective custody while you're locked up. PC. Gangster rappers don't get PC. So they say.
Well, gangster rappers don't have irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah,
either.
that's not a gangster look.
No, that's not a good look, Cam. Or smell. How do you get that anyway? Let me guess. Oh. Speaking of which, Terry Hatcher, she has no gaydar whatsoever, huh? She's from Ryan Seacrest to John Stamos. Both of them, how you doing and how you doing? Is she that damn desperate?
She might be getting paid. They might be hitting her off. Just walk with me. So people just stop thinking I'm gay. Especially Ryan. Big Tig will be paying her next. Just walk with me. So people won't think I'm pink.
Have you guys seen the cover of the new Vanity Fair with Julia Roberts on the cover? I hate the way she looks. I hate the way she looks, and I hate this cover. I hate all the green Vanity Fair, and I hate the way Julia Roberts looks. I just hate it. I just hate it. I just hate it. And Rebecca remains Stamos. Poor thing. That little Pepper Dennis show, nobody gives a damn. The show is canceled before it even started virtually. The show has only been on twice. Big posters, billboards, Pepper Dennis, you know, the wacky news girl that she was supposed to be. I forgot who I was talking to about Rebecca Remain. They were saying she's such a has-been. And I was like, well, when was she ever a bin? Except when she was with John Stamos, and they always used to go on Howard. Now, Howard is on terrestrial radio, or on, satellite radio. She and John Stamos are over. Jerry O'Connell, while he's still hot and all. Rebecca, nobody cares. She wants to marry him soon. And she wants to get pregnant right after that. In the meantime, I didn't want to share this with the Rev Run, but Russell, it says in my magazine, it says, he was with the new girlfriend, Denise, who's 23, at G-Spot here in the city. And it says he was tickling her tummy and kissing her neck. They wanted everyone to know that they were a couple. Wow. That's after a few drinks you do that. That's all. He didn't mean to do that, Kimora. That happened after a few drinks, and she knew what she was doing. My chief of production, Trev Hollywood, so he leaves me a message earlier telling me he's not coming into work today because he got, I was going to say gastric bypass surgery. That was the last thing he needs. He got laser eye surgery because when we were in Puerto Rico, and the whole fight thing went down in the club, he lost his glasses. He literally, when the melee was over, he went back in to look for his glasses, and they were like crunched up on the floor right there. And we've always talked about, laser eye surgery. Why doesn't he get it? Because, I've known him since 1991. He used to be an intern when I was working at 98.7 KISS here in New York. There's a picture of us in the office together, as a matter of fact. Have you ever seen the picture?
Yeah, with you and him and another guy.
And Skeletor. Yep. With Three Musketeers. So that was back in 1991. So Hollywood has always worn glasses. He's like a perfect candidate to get laser eye surgery. So apparently he went to get it over the weekend, which I had no idea. But he has to wear the big blind man glasses and so on and so forth. And the doctor who did it is actually already a friend to the show. So the doctor will be coming in tomorrow. If you've ever thought of laser eye surgery, make sure that you're here tomorrow during Advice Hour. And we're going to chat it up about that. All right, so let's go to the telephone. We'll just take blinking phone calls. Hello?
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
I was calling to let you know that Mary J. Blige was on Saturday Night Live on Saturday.
I don't watch that.
I know, right?
I watch Mad TV.
Mary did a good thing on there. She performed well and everything.
Wow, good for Mary.
It was great. And I also wanted to say, the guy you got there, Charlamagne, I'm putting an application now for a job to work with him, okay? When he comes up to New York, because he's real good.
Charlamagne works with me. He's not working with you.
So you say, baby.
Oh, Charlamagne?
I'm not talking like that, but I'm just saying he sounded like he's a good person to work up here, and I want him in New York. So I'm putting an application in so I can come work with him.
No,
when he gets his own ship up here. That's
yeah.
I'm fine right here with Aunt Wendy, thank you.
Okay.
I'm fine.
No, maybe one day something will happen, Charlamagne, and I would never hold you back.
I'm fine right here with Aunt Wendy.
Well,
if you ever do, my application is going to be there, so you know.
You sound a little pink, guy.
Yes, he does. How you doing?
Knock it off.
What? Don't try me.
Never will. You don't have to worry about me trying you.
Thank you.
Handle me, baby.
Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye. Oh, the children love Charlamagne. I was going to call you Shalimar.
It's old school, baby.
I know. How do you spell that, by the way? Everybody's spelling your name wrong.
CHARLAMAGNE. THAGOD.
So what do people call you for short? See God?
See the God, Shala. You know, the catalyst of controversy, alpha donna, all drama, prince of pissing people off, ruler rubbing you the wrong way, architect of aggravation.
And this is why he's here. Exactly. We both rub people the wrong way, I guess. Britney Spears has her third sent out. It's called In Control. The first one, Curious. It's $50. Fantasy is $55. In Control is $53. She's making money out of these fragrances. This one, In Control, comes out on April 17th. People love them.
Kevin Federline need to come out with a fragrance. Trailer Park Smelly Nut Odor.
In the meantime, Pam Anderson slobbing down another black man, spreading that hepatitis through the hood. I'm telling you, Usher, they say, seemed mesmerized when he ran into Pam at a party over in London. The Brits have all the gossip. Apparently, they were together all night, doing some serious flirting. By the end of the night, Pam, they say, was a little worse for the wear with all the champagne and whatnot. Ugh. I love the champagne. I wonder if they kissed. They don't say they kissed, but they say Usher was mesmerized.
She doesn't seem like the type to kiss. She might kiss below the belt, but not in the mouth.
No, that's her move. She makes out with the guys, and she leaves them alone.
Ugh, black man's kryptonite.
Oh my gosh. And I heard that Pam wants to have another baby, preferably with Tommy, because he might not be the best, but at least she already knows what the hell he comes with. I gotta say, what the hell has Lara Flynn Boyle done to her face? Okay, so she got... there's some sort of nose job going on.
Somebody took a vacuum and put it in the back of her neck and just started sucking.
Look, she got cheek implants and definitely the lips. What do you see going on with Lara Flynn Boyle?
I see somebody took a vacuum cleaner, put it on the back of her neck, turned it on, and just started sucking, and her face just is going in reverse right now.
Just awful. Just awful. Bad plastic surgery. Okay, let's clear some phone lines. What are people talking about? Anybody? Yeah, I don't have anything. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, you're on the radio. How are you?
Hi, Wendy. This is Beverly Christmas from Roselle, New Jersey.
Hey, Bev.
Hi, I'm calling because you wanted to know about his Cameron ever revealed about the IBS that he had.
Yes.
And he spoke to the Source magazine like a couple of months prior to Purple Haze coming out.
Oh.
And he revealed that it was due to a poor appetite he had when him and his mom opened up a liquor store in Harlem. And he was basically eating hot wings and Alizé for breakfast. And it started out as an ulcer, so he thought, and he kept going to the hospital, and the doctor wouldn't tell him what was wrong with him. Probably was something bigger than what he's saying it is, but he was diagnosed with the IBS. It's like a lot of pressure and a lot of gas buildup. My best friend suffers from it. It's incurable.
Yeah. You know who else has that? Kelsey Grammer's wife, who's from New Jersey. I forget her name. I know her in my head.
My best friend developed it when she was a vegan.
Oh.
She wasn't doing it. You know how, like, if you're not going to do chicken, you need to increase your protein?
Yes.
Well, she didn't do that, and she's suffering from it now.
Oh.
They give her psychotropic drugs, because it puts you in a state of depression.
Yeah.
You're scared to go out because the smell is awful.
What? What?
You become so reclusive.
Wait a minute. Where does the smell come from? I don't understand.
Because you're constantly passing gas.
Oh.
And you become so reclusive. I can't even get her to go to like Panera Bread or anything.
We should call Cam the Pink Pooner.
It's a lot of pressure. And you know what he said, that when he knows that he has to do video shoots and things like that, he won't eat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Wow.
All right.
Well, thank you. Thank you for calling and shedding light on that.
Okay.
Girl, turn on Oprah. Damn Superhead is looking extra ghetto, but she looks fabulous.
Why is she on Oprah?
She's got something to say. She's been run up in by a lot of rappers. She's slopped a lot of knobs. She's on there with Pink. They're talking about how girls need to make smarter decisions, I guess. That's what the theme of today's Oprah is.
Do you think Oprah even knows what head is?
Absolutely not.
Never gave it.
Wouldn't know where to find it. Absolutely not. But when she mentions Bill Maher, that's when the whole audience is going to be like, oh, did I just spit on you? Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's funny. We talking about head. Now you're talking about spit.
Is it time to go into the break? Yeah. I just want to get to the bubble gum of my lollipop. All right, everybody. Keep it where you got it. We'll be back. We'll take your phone calls. I still want to talk with you about Michael Jackson. We'll take more Zap Judah if we're still talking about that. All right, thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office, and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I mean, shout out to everybody over at Academics. What's really good? I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to get over there. And what time does your showroom close? They might not close until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. All right. Thanks, Zoe. Shout out to everybody at Academics, though. Thanks for listening. Oh, WBLS. You know, we've been proud sponsors for a long time of TV 411, and maybe you don't exactly get what that is. That is for people who are looking to improve their reading and writing skills while working, and their math skills while working on their GED. So you watch TV 411 Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on Channel 13, okay? And for more information about whatever, you can go to WBLS.com. Our website is a wealth of information. Thank you. So let me talk to you about LA weight loss. I know you're a little nervous. You're like, it's impossible that you can be on a weight loss program and actually lose weight. And what you don't understand is that LA weight loss is that plan. I remember an LA weight loss breakfast, let me just tell you. And I'm gonna give you the long shot of it, because you've heard me talk about eating berries and yogurt for breakfast. But how about this? How about my son and I, me driving him to school, and us stopping at McDonald's and me getting an Egg McMuffin and a skim milk? I can eat at McDonald's. How about peanut butter and crackers around 10 o'clock in the morning when I'm a little bit more hungry? And it's not even lunchtime. Then lunch rolls around. What can I have? Hello? How about, okay, a Subway 6-inch turkey club? That sounds good, right? Charlamagne, why are you like a deer in the headlight?
I'm just, thinking, hey, the hell with weight loss. As long as you can, then you start doing some sit-ups or something.
But I'm not a man. I'm a woman. See, men, unfortunately, are able to carry around a few extra pounds, depending on the man. I know some girls that will not get with a man unless he's rock hard and so on and so forth. I mean, I know girls that are like men in terms of what they want about, regarding their men. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I feel you 100%.
All right. Anyway, okay, so we're on the same day now. So that was the McMuffin and the Subway. Okay, it's dinner time. What am I going to have? How about chicken stir fry with the chicken breast, broccoli, and the carrots and the olive oil? Hello? LA weight loss, you can eat real food. It's real food for real people. I am telling you, this is the best weight loss program going. Plus, you get a one-on-one weight loss counselor. So whenever you're in a conundrum, you just call up your weight loss counselor and you say, help, I got a bagel. I want to put cream cheese on. Can I do that? You know what she's going to say? Why, yes, you can. A bagel with cream cheese and a hard-boiled egg and 12 small strawberries. Doesn't that sound like a great breakfast?
Sounds quite boring.
Well, you know what, Charlamagne? You don't have to worry about your weight. One day you might have to. Why don't you take this number? Just tuck it away. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. Do you ever go out with a girl who might have needed to lose some weight?
I'm gonna keep that number in mind in case the radio curse ever hits me. The radio curse where all the guys are fat and out of shape.
Radio people are notorious for being just fat
asses.
Yeah, fat asses. Yeah. That is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Well, nevertheless, everybody, I lost weight on LA weight loss. You can too. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. Let's go to the telephone. We can clear off some of these calls on hold. I don't know who's there. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, it's Wendy. Charlamagne's here too.
Who's Charlamagne?
Well, that's my main man. He's here with me.
Oh, okay.
Ignore him then. Talk to me.
I need your
She'll
help.
get it,
My
Charlie.
sister was dating this guy for like 6 years. They were engaged. And he finally broke up with her in January. And we were kind of happy because we didn't like his ass.
Okay.
But now she met this guy that showed like some interest in her. And now she's like latching on to him, even though he's not much of a catch. And, you know, I think it's low self-esteem and all that. But I don't know how to get through to her. To just take some time by herself and figure out what she wants.
Well, when you say she's latching on to him, what does that mean? She's already matching his last name with hers? What does that mean?
Yeah, kind of. Like, you know, planning their future.
Oh, how old is she?
She's 26.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Yeah, so you understand that she needs time for herself.
Yes, I went through that.
There's no way that you can really tell her that. You can just hope that she uses protection.
Yeah.
You know, and barring that, I mean, you're gonna have to that's why they call it falling in love.
Yeah, let her make her mistakes.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Wendy.
Are you sure she's not just having sex with him?
No, she's like falling for him. I don't know if they're even having sex. It's the emotional part that I'm scared of.
That's the scariest part.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you,
Take
Wendy.
care. Bye-bye. Oh, Taryn, my producer, passed me a note. Says Superhead didn't even mention anything about Bill Maher on Oprah's show. Wow. Hello?
Wendy.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Wendy, I got to talk quick because I'm going to lose you. It's Tamar. How are you?
Hi, Tamar. Good.
Listen, on Friday, I was a little tipsy, okay? So I was introduced to this man with questionable sexual orientation. So in my head, I'm like, how you doing? Why did that come out for real? I almost died.
Shut up. Shut up!
I was like, that damn joy juice. I gotta stop drinking it.
You thought you were talking in your head and you said it out loud. That is funny.
And my 15-year-old's like, hey, Ma. I said, oh, my God. Of course, I said it again. How you doing? That's what I said. I'm with you. A bad influence.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's a great story. I just hope I never see him again because I'm so embarrassed.
Wow. Well, apparently he's not listening, or he would have said, all right.
But you know what? I was a little, like I said, a little tipsy.
Yeah.
I couldn't have cared less what he said at that point, you know?
You know what? A lot of times I talk out of my head when I mean to keep things in my head after I've had a few drinks, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she totally reminded me, and I was like, oh, my God, I did do that, didn't I? She's like, yeah.
That's very funny.
But anyway, I wanted to tell you that story.
Well, thank you for calling, Tamar. It's very funny.
Take care, Wendy.
Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. All right, you guys, we're going to continue with the break. Coming up at 7 o'clock, it's Born in the Quiet Storm, then it's Champagne, and then we start it all over again with Steve Harvey in the morning show, and then it's Mark Jordan, and then it's back to the Experience at 2. You get the picture. It's your weekday lineup, 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy with the throwback from way back. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the best. It's Jazzy Fizzle.
I be the RZA, Wu-Tang in effect. Bong.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye Titter, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. The Rock is in the building. How?
Yeah. Okay, everybody. So we're about to go. Thank you so much for being here today. A shout out to the Rev Run, who I understand, Run, you were a little nervous about coming in here. I'm glad that we had a nice conversation. Good luck to you guys in your second series of the Run show on MTV. And by the way, one of our listeners went on the website while you were here, Matilda's 40. And she basically says, why does a sister have to pay for food for thought? Okay, he does give us a 14-day trial period, but dang, what a hustle. Oh, well, it's his grind. Who am I to interfere? Then she sent me, hey, Ron, she sent me some pages from your words of wisdom. Hey, dog, 1 week subscription, $7.
He's a reverend.
1 month subscription, $20. Yearly, $99. Ron's got a record! You can't hate on him, though. And he's got the best teeth out of the whole bunch of them.
You paid for him.
Yeah, well, so did Russell, but Russell's teeth are big. And you haven't met Bishop Jordan yet. Oh, Bishop Jordan is a trip. Bishop Jordan, we need you for another visit sometime soon.
I do like the way Run talked to that white man that was in here, though.
Yeah.
He gave him the business. I respect any black man who can talk to a white man all types of way. Any way he wants to.
It's Charlamagne the God's in the building also. Charlamagne is my radio friend from South Carolina. And so he's in South Carolina on the weekends, and he's with me during the week.
Yes.
So, Zap Judah, from what I understand, in the hours that the show has been on, it's been my understanding now that he's gotten one of his belts back. I don't know what that means in terms of fight talk. How many belts was he up for losing?
He must have overturned the decision.
Is it official or is that street talk? Is that the block talking
that's
or is
hood
that
blah,
official?
Blah. At the moment, that's hood blah blah right now.
Dear Wendy, we must talk. I am a queen and I just got out of prison. Girl, you have no idea how many DL men are in prison. It'll shock you. Call me. That's from Jim.
What you mean DL men in prison?
Wow.
It's not DL, they in prison getting it in. What are you talking about?
It's not down low until you come out and lie about it.
Exactly.
Dear Wendy, I heard you speak about the young man in the child support issue during Advice Hour. That man needs to get in contact with the Office of Child Support Enforcement. Despite the name, I found that the staff is more than willing to help take some steps. I would encourage young men and women to do this. It might sound harsh, but they are the best way to approach the situation. So, again, if you're having difficulty with child support, in the case of the man during Advice Hour, he had a lot of questions. Contact your local Office of Child Support Enforcement. Dear Wendy, I come from a strictly Christian background. I'm 26 years old, and I'm still not sexually active. I'm dating this guy for the last 6 months, and he took my virginity, and we only had sex once. And he keeps asking me for sex because of my Christian background. I don't want to continue to fornicate with him. He's pressuring me to have sex, but I keep avoiding the subject. Wendy, if my parents know I had sex with this guy... All right, blah, blah, blah. She signs it, Horny Tanya. Here's the thing. Tanya, at 26, does your parents' opinion really matter that much to you, whether they know you're having sex or not? Also... anybody who's pressuring you to do anything you don't want to do at 26 years old, you're woman enough now to walk away. So, here's her question. I'm a law student at Seton Hall Law. They pay, her parents pay for her school and they support me the best they can. My question to you is, do you think I should bypass my parents' strict rules and have sex with this man? No, you don't want to have sex with him. You said you don't. Maybe you want to have sex with somebody. But it's not him.
Same way you bless your food, you gotta bless your coochie.
I'm gonna kill him. Jadakiss has the official press release for his new cigars. Now, Charlamagne, I know you don't burn trees or anything like that, but I saw you with one of the cigars behind your ear. Did you end up smoking the cigar, or did you?
Nah, I just wanted to look like all the cool kids.
Oh.
All the cool kids carry cigars, so I was just walking around with Jadakiss's cigar trying to look cool.
Well, he sent me a box of them, and now Jadakiss is a partner with Cutting Edge LLC, and they're releasing a new slow-burning cigar called the Bada Bing cigar. It's available now, and they say it's made entirely of natural leaf, and the tip and the paper, and it's delicious as cigars go. How do they burn when you got them out? I don't know. But Jadakiss says, when I linked up with Cutting Edge, I told them about my experiences with cigars, and I wanted to produce a cigar of the highest quality. If anything anyone knows about me is that I'm a true cigar connoisseur. Just because a cigar may be the most expensive doesn't mean you have to suffer. Thanks, Jason. We burn bada bings in the stairwell here at WBLS in New York because nobody's going down 41 flights to burn them.
Wow.
Did you hear about, oh hell. I'll save that. Let's say goodnight. There's some last minute people on hold. Okay. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. We're getting ready to go home.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
My name is Uche. I'm a drug rep, and I sell Zelnorm, which is for IBS.
Oh.
So I thought I might tell you guys a little bit about it.
Well, At the end of the show, I don't know that. Can you do it in 30 seconds or less?
I can do it in 30 seconds.
Okay.
I do it all the time with my doctors. Basically, that condition is they have symptoms of abdominal pain, bloating, and chronic constipation. And Zelnorm treats all of those symptoms. It is the only drug that's indicated for IBS and chronic constipation. So for them taking all of those other drugs, they shouldn't take it. They just take 6 milligrams of Zelnorm twice a day, half an hour before meal, and it will cure their IBS symptoms.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye-bye. Zelnorm. Apparently, more people have it than just Cameron and Kelsey Grammer's wife. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Great. First off, I just wanted to say thank you for taking the little car gift that I gave you at the comedy experience.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for that.
Okay, and very quickly, I just wanted to know if you heard about the little drama with Brenda K. Starr on the Latin station.
No, what happened?
Okay, Brenda K. Starr really needs to get off of the whole Mariah thing. She really embarrassed herself on the Spanish stations, going at La India, which is a very popular Latin star, and she's still riding on the Mariah thing. So I just wanted to say, she embarrassed herself there. I'm going to embarrass her here. Brenda K. Starr, you need to get over it.
Oh, wow. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Wendy.
Love you for listening. Bye. Love you guys for listening, too. God willing, we'll all get together again tomorrow. Thank you, Charlamagne.
I'm here, baby.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Peace party, people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night.
Program complete.
Now here's where the real fun begins. Keep it here, everybody, okay? Because the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience begins in 10 minutes on 107.5 WBLS.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it's safe to say.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man. Here it is. It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Hi, Bob.
I'm telling.
Oh, Bob. I was just looking at Bob, looking at the room. We're all looking and waiting until we get into our new studio. They said 10 days. I think it'll probably be more like 20. It doesn't even, at this point, I just see that it's there. So it's not like the Phantom Studio. It's there. It's about to happen. It's about to go down. Welcome, everybody, to the bonus hour. And a special shout out to everybody over at Wigs and Plus. Apparently, you're the people who supplied this wig for this photo shoot that I did earlier today. Everybody loves the color. And I can't believe how naive my coworkers are here at BLS. And you too, Charlamagne. You sit 2 feet away from me and you can't see a big old net sitting on my forehead. Everybody talking about.
I just thought it was real ashy in that area.
No,
that's what I thought.
This is how, like, when you watching the videos and you say, like, how's Mary's hair look so healthy, all blonde, growing from her head? How'd she get it so healthy? That's a nice weave. It's not a weave. It's a lace front wig. Everybody wears them. This is what Tyra wears on her show. Everyone wears lace fronts. Everyone. They're priced about, say, $800 to, hell, you can pay as much as $3,500 for a lace front wig. Yeah. Hell to the no. I mean, I would wear this after midnight. When I get to the club, like midnight, 1 in the morning, after I know everybody's already had an open bar, then I'd wear this to the club. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't wear this in the light of day. The only reason why I have it here on now is because, first of all, I flew out of, shout out to everybody at Uptown Magazine. Thank you, Brett. Shout out to Rob Knight and Crystal. And thank you, Mario. Thank you for being so nice to me. So I'm going to be their cover girl. So my hairstylist, the makeup artist, Steve Lindsay on hair and hair. You've met Steve. He came in here the other day.
How you doing?
And so, how you doing, Steve? And so Steve says, Wendy, I got you this fierce lace front. He so reminds me of Charles Nelson Riley. It's unbelievable the way he talks. Shout out to the old crows. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Wendy, I got you this lace front. It is fierce. All the queens are going to love you in this wig. So I said, all right, we'll bring it to the photo shoot and let's put it on.
Steve looked like a pink Cornel West. When he was in Puerto Rico, I thought that was Cornel West. I was like, damn, Cornel West in Puerto Rico?
Anyway, so if you want to learn more about what they have, just go to www.123wigs.com. Wigs! They aren't just for old ladies anymore. So I understand Carmen Electra, the email's down. What else is new? How long is this going to be down?
It has been down.
Oh, it has been. It's been down all day.
She's also been emailing.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I haven't acknowledged any emails. Okay. Carmen Electra was slobbing down Joan Jett at a party.
Oh.
Well, they were at the Dinah Shore Classic. Boy, she was a big queen back in her day, wasn't she? Dinah Shore, how you doing? Remember she used to have the Dinah Shore show? I've had a little girl crush on Joan Jett since I was 8, says Carmen Electra. Remember the video where she came out in the trench coat open, and she opens up the trench coat and she's wearing a bikini, and then she's rocking out on the guitar? She's hot. Oh. So Carmen went up to her and kissed her on the lips. Wendy, it's me again, HH. The reason I'm interested in Botox is because I was told that it would stop any swelling that might occur when I wear my 4.5, 5-inch shoes for a long period of time now. What it stops is it doesn't stop the swelling. It'll stop the sweating from under your feet if your feet sweat like that. Otherwise, no. Nothing stops the swelling except carrying a pair of Uggs. You put on the Uggs in between and it's all good. HH. I know. WBLS on Friday is going to have the Hummer over at Melissa's Check Cashing. That's at 135-07 Liberty Avenue. BLS goodies to go while supplies last. You can enter to win a 42-inch HG TV and watch the home team play in Germany, courtesy of MoneyGram International Money Transfer. Charlamagne, do you watch any sports?
Yeah, I'm a basketball dude.
Okay.
And football, Dallas Cowboy fan.
Okay. All right. Goose, we've had a problem with the sports and the men on this show since the very beginning.
Yeah.
Then we hire the interns. Look, does that look like it's does that right there look like it's...
Unless some of the teams got pink jerseys.
I mean, our Boy Fridays are real. You guys are really something special. I will tell you doing. Oh, please. Whatever.
He loves football. He wants to play quarterback. He wants to stand behind the man while he's bent over with his hand between his legs on his balls.
Whatever happened to a lot of our male interns? I have no idea. They're nowhere around, right? Mariah Carey is so brokenhearted over Whitney Houston, she's invited Whitney to duet with her on her next album. Here's what Mariah's quote is. My heart goes out to her. She's such an immense talent. I'm right here for her. Remember when they walked out on stage, they were wearing the brown dresses, and then Mariah ripped hers off and said, try it on me, and threw it down. She was like for days. Well, next week, which actually comes on newsstands on Wednesday, Tina Brown is doing her third in a 3-part interview with the National Enquirer, and this third installment is Bobby and Whitney's sex life.
There is none. Not all that cocaine going on.
Well,
cocaine's not good for men, from what I heard. Leaves you with the limp noodle action.
Well, that's probably why then she likes to go to sex shops and stuff like that. Wow. I don't know. It's just all very sad. And in the meantime, speaking of heads, Melanie Griffith is, she's an offender. I can't even say ex-offender. They say recently checked herself into rehab again. Apparently she's being sued by some designer. Do you know Nicholas J. Palms? All right, whatever. She wore his dress to the 2006 Golden Globe Award, and she took credit for the dress herself. You know, oh, whose dress? Who are you wearing? Oh, this is one of mine. And it's his. So now he's suing. Any word on the Eminem divorce? You got all them little Negro magazines over there. What are they saying? Oh, T.I.
Kim said that the reason they're getting divorced is because of M's drug habit.
Well, he had a sleeping pill problem or something like that, and he was in rehab. But that's her way of deflecting off of her own situation.
I'm just glad that they're handling it the right way because, you know, white people, they tend just to kill each other. At least M's getting a divorce. He's not trying to offer or get her off, you know?
In the meantime, Disney. Oh, and we're taking phone calls. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, my gosh, she's fled. She's fled. 866-GET-WENDY. We can go to the telephone. We can just take them blindly, Goose. Only 2 lines ringing. We have no friends. Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
Fine, thanks. It's Wendy. Who is this?
This is Larry.
Hi, Larry.
How are you? How are you doing?
All right. Hi, Larry. What are you calling about?
Well, I have a friend that's been trying to get a bikini wax.
Oh, you've come to that.
And I told her that I heard one of your shows a while back, and
yes.
Some people were calling in saying that they found something much better than the waxing, and it's a lot, you know, painless.
Anal bleaching. You should try it, Larry.
Well, no, we already talked about that. Only 5% of the audience with anal bleach. We've already been over all this stuff. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So I can't get that information?
Well, no, I would not do that. The waxing, I mean, what is she getting? The full thing done? A piece of pie? A Brazilian? What's going on?
I think she would like a Brazilian, but that's like really expensive.
Well, see, here's what I experienced. This is my experience. Laser hair removal, $300 a month. I was going for 8 months, and it was working like a charm. I missed one appointment, and everything started to grow back. So it was an absolute ripoff and a waste of $300 a month. I did an experiment on my own to see how it would look. Would everything at least be thinner or, whatever? No. No, I wasted money. It absolutely did not work. And I got a telephone call from the woman who does my Botox, Dr. Janine Downey in Montclair. She just left this on my answering machine. I should play it for you, but that'd be in violation of her message that she left me. She was reminding me of my Botox appointment coming up, but she was also telling me that there's this doctor who's not even a real doctor who does hair removal, and while women are under, I guess, all relaxed because you get very relaxed, he's taking pictures of them, putting them on the internet and all that other kind of stuff. Yeah, so she told me to tell ladies, watch who you go to. Be careful.
Wow. That's crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, your girl might be better off just, gathering a bunch of razors and doing the job herself. Chick, 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 chick. One razor down. Chick, 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 2 razors. Oh, it's a whole process. But, I mean, is this your first time getting done?
I'm not sure.
Well, how does it look?
Looks good to me.
He sounds like he really wants it for himself.
Nah, I don't get down like that.
Larry, you know what? She'd be better off. Just tell her to try the waxing, but don't try the laser hair removal unless she's going to somebody really reputable, and be prepared to pay. I mean, she should know what she's getting into.
All right.
Because there's nothing like looking nice.
No doubt. Yeah. That's what we're all out here trying to do.
Well, not everybody. Please, not men.
Excuse me?
Not men. I'm talking about women.
Men try to hold it down.
Larry wants his anal area waxed, man. I hear it in his voice. He's got too much hair back there.
Who's
trying to be all
Artie?
slick.
No,
Who's that, Artie?
That's Charlemagne. Art left for Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Blah, 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 blah. Yep.
Because Artie was a how you doing, wasn't he?
Look, Larry, you're a how you doing. I have to go. Bye. Goodbye, Larry. Goose, you're not fast enough on the click. Oh, Tamika's on line number 7. She wants to talk about Real Housewives. Tamika, please tell me you love the show.
I love the show, Wendy.
Great!
I love it.
Tamika, like, nobody loves this show then except for me and you.
Me, you, and my sister. we like watching rich people in their element, making fools of themselves.
I love it.
I love it.
And it's better.
And I like Joe. I guess because I'm 24, I get a kick out of Joe.
The young girl that's engaged to the wealthy guy. And she wants her own career now, you know. Yeah. And he's like, why don't you work towards helping the family? And she's like, I'm working towards helping me, which makes me a saner person to help the family.
Exactly.
And I loved when those old broads went away to New Orleans and they were kissing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Right?
I can't wait for tomorrow's episode.
I have to tell you, now, Tamika, because we have our Desperate Housewives, do you still watch...
I do.
Do you still watch, Desperate Housewives now that Real Housewives is on?
I do.
You do?
I do. But I'm mad at them because I hate this showing you for 3 weeks and then not showing you for 2 weeks. What's up with that?
I don't know. I would not know. I go to The Sopranos.
I know. My dad's watching The Sopranos. I'm like, no, I like Desperate Housewives,
I'm in
but I'm
Caldwell,
getting a
New
little
Jersey.
upset with them.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little upset with them.
And then how about Terry Hatcher and Ryan Seacrest and John Stamos?
Ew. I don't like that at all.
I don't like it at all either.
No, please. No, I don't like it at all.
Me neither.
Not at all. But I just want to let you know also, I went to your dermatologist, and I love her.
Isn't she the best?
Love her.
What is she doing for you?
Acne.
Uh-huh.
And so, on the paper you have to write out, how'd you hear about us? And I'm like, well, I don't want to tell her I'm a Wendy lover because she might think I'm crazy.
No, she listens too.
And so I put, radio show. And I know Gloria Elise. I put radio show and TV appearances.
Right.
And she's like, so what radio? I'm like, Wendy.
What'd she say? Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mutually admire each other. She enjoys Dr. Janine listening to the radio show, and I enjoy her dermatological techniques.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Good. I'm like, I'll be back, and I'm bringing my mom.
Exactly. All right, Tamika, darling.
Thanks for talking to me. Have a great evening.
You
I'm off
too.
to class.
Oh, okay. Take care. Study hard.
Okay.
Bye-bye. I couldn't take it. See, I'll be haunted by those words all night tonight. I'm off to class. Every once in a while, I have those dreams that, I didn't graduate from college, or for some reason, I'm still in the struggle of, doing something, finishing a paper, or something terrible like that, when life was really terrible.
And then a check comes and all those dreams just disappear.
Well, then I wake up. That was really, people say, back when you were a kid, you had no responsibilities. No, I hated those times. That's when I didn't really, know how to battle back against fat girl, blackie, dummy, and all that other kind of stuff. So adulthood to me is empowering. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. So for me, I wake up like cold sweats. I'm in college. Wow. I got to turn in a paper. Are you kidding me? Wow. It is what it is, Charlamagne. Charlamagne, you only known me since I've been a little shined up. That's it. Hey. Exactly. There's another time. By the way, am I the only one in the room who does not get TV One? I went to visit my girlfriend, Michelle, who's got the cute baby, Shania. Oh, and hey, Ron, the Williams is out on Staten Island. I'm sitting there trinked by TV One. I'm looking like, no, I don't want to go out for lunch. Leave me alone. No, you all go out. Take my son, too. I'm watching TV.
What comes on TV One?
All that black stuff all day.
Yeah, they had that show with Trina on there one time.
Whatever. I missed that. We don't get that at my house. I was over there in Staten Island. I wanted to pitch a tent in the backyard and run an extension cord. Do you get TV 411? Do you love it? Or am I making a big deal just because I like it better than BET? Why don't you get it? I don't know why I don't get it.
Do we really need another black channel?
I live in Jersey, too. They live in Staten Island. They get it. Well, TV 411. Well, you know what? You might say that, but I'll tell you what. And I used to think the same thing when I first heard about TV 411. But after seeing it, their programming is a lot different than BET's programming.
What about the Underprivileged Negro Network? UPN.
Well, that's merging to make the CW. Silly. That's merging to make the CW. But listen, TV One has been added in nearly 4 million houses. New subscribers so far in just 2006. Growing from 24.6 million. There's growing from 24.6 million to 28.4 million in just 1 year. Isn't that great? TV One is now available to 44 of the top 50 markets and 53 of the top 60 African American markets. Wow. They're doing it for themselves.
How much cooning is going to be going down on that station?
Cooning?
Yes. Shucking, jiving, buck dancing.
Well, I'm sure a lot because they don't fill in their programming with like proactive infomercials, and like BET does a lot of outsourcing. You know what I mean? Like my girlfriend Michelle was telling me that TV One is nothing but TV all the time. Like nothing but good times and I mean stuff besides that too.
She said she hate good times.
Yeah, she did.
Love good times.
She did.
Wish I can go back and molest Penny now. If I knew what she was going to become.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk, Charlemagne. Oh boy. What is this? Why'd they circle this in the radio section? In an unusual bit of post-game analysis, morning host Elvis Duran, hey Elvis, at the Z100 explained Thursday why Mariah Carey sounded so nervous and hyper Wednesday's interview at Z Morning Zoo. I'm not interested in reading. James Gandolfini is going to be on the David Lee Roth show. Okay, 3 people will hear that. He sucks. I mean, he really just talk about plowing a station into the ground. Thank God for Steve Harvey over here. Steve, show him how it's done, son. Dolly Parton ran naked across Tom Jones's front lawn in a dare. This so sounds like a dare that this sounds like a yours trulier.
She's not aging either, boy. At all.
Well, you mean. She is aging because she's not dead. She's not aging well.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Dolly has her own unique style. She's got the wigs and those big, long talons and really big boobs and just... Anyway, so apparently she once... This was once, not as in today. She once stripped and ran across Tom Jones of It's Not Unusual fame, ran across his front lawn after a drunken night out with her friends.
Drinking Jim Beam.
Well, she streaked along Tom's Beverly Hills property on a dare. And here's what she says. My friends dared me to do this after we had been to a Mexican restaurant and had some margaritas. Tom Jones was hot as he could be at the time, just a sex symbol. It's amazing what a margarita can do. Woo-wee!
I'm glad there wasn't no black man walking down the street when she was running across the lawn butt naked.
Yeah, that's the setup right there, right? Iman has forced David Bowie, her fabulous husband, on a diet. She was the original Star Jones. It's just that she handled it a lot better. Oh, David Bowie, legendary.
How you doing?
All right. I asked her about it when she came up here. I would say let's play it for a best of, but Trev Hollywood is home nursing his eyes because he just got laser surgery. I like the answer that she gave there. She said that was his life at another time. You know, he's a married man. He's a father now, yada, 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 so on and so forth. I wanted to say, yeah, but I didn't, you know, because I liked her answer. She wasn't all pump and circumstancy about, you know. She was very gracious and very nice. So I took it for what it was. But now she's forced him to go on a diet. She's put him on a strict diet. He had a heart attack back in 2004 and he collapsed on the stage in Germany, and he underwent surgery. He had a near-fatal cardiac arrest. He's 59 years old, and he's cleaned himself up. And this is what she said. He's very English and used to love Sunday fry-ups. What's that? What's that?
I guess a lot of fried food.
Maybe they answer to a barbecue, I suppose.
Wow. Well, anyway, I make sure he eats more fruits and vegetables and he goes to the gym now. That's what she says. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's only one line holding on. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Wendy. Who's this? Uh-oh.
This is Wendy?
Yes, hi.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
Okay.
This is Tamika calling. I really was calling about LA weight loss, but first, as I was on hold, the first thing I thought about is when I first called, I don't know who answered the phone, but they were like, hello? And I said hello, and she said hello. And I was like, is this Wendy Williams?
That's not how you're supposed to answer.
Yeah, this is the Wendy Williams experience, so it would be nice if they would answer like that.
Exactly. You want to know what? Can I just tell you something? I just called the business the other day. As a matter of fact, I was looking to get my marble grinded out, and didn't sound so nice. But I was looking to get some marble grinded out, and the woman answered the phone. She said, hello? And I said, hello? I did exactly what you did, so I understand. Can you please, from now on... No, everybody answer that phone that way.
I'm like, hello?
No, everybody answer the phone that way, because, I understand. I got her for you.
And the other thing I wanted to call about was LA weight loss. I mean, a while ago, someone called in and said that it wasn't working for them. And they well, I'm not a cow anymore. But, I was 211 after I had my son 18 months ago, and I hear you talk about it every single day.
Yeah.
So I finally joined like almost 4 weeks ago, and I lost 10 pounds.
See?
So I just wanted to say, hearing you say it every single day, 50 times a day, you really got me in there, and it's working for me. So that's all I wanted to say, Wendy.
Thank you, Tamika. And the
You're
reason why I talk about it is because they're sponsors on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And also I love them, but they're sponsors on the show.
Right. And also about Whitney Houston, how long do we continue to care for instructions on how to off ourselves? Like, how long do we care?
Wow, Tamika, you're a cold broad.
How long do we care?
Have you ever known anybody strung out on drugs? Tamika?
Well, I don't care, so she should off herself.
Well, buy her a key so she can overdose happy.
Have all these other things, so whatever.
Wow.
And that's it.
Thanks, Tamika.
All right, you have a good one.
Bye-bye, you too.
Bye.
Well, that's one thing that I do like about this show. What she said might have been shocking and everything like that, but you know what? That's her opinion. She can call here and she can say it.
That's cold.
That is cold, Charlamagne, but you've said worse.
I mean, I say buy Whitney a key and let her overdose happy, since nobody wants to help the problem.
Just make sure that Bobby has upped the insurance policy so that he gets plenty of money.
I'm sure he has.
Yeah. Oh. Everybody, and here's the worst news of the day. Goose, hit my music. Judge Maybelline Ephraim is leaving divorce court because she's fighting with Fox. They want her to change her hair, and they won't give her money. Aren't you clutching your pearls? Don't you love the... Come on, you're a jock. You have off hours. Don't you watch all that stuff?
No.
Well, anyway, I'm very disgusted. Divorce court. I've been watching divorce court since I was 5 years old. I remember it used to come on before my mother would take me to school in the morning. My father would already be gone. We lived at 821 Central Avenue in Asbury Park. I used to sit in the living room and wait for my mother to finish getting dressed, and I'd watch the original divorce court. The original divorce court. It has changed hands and music and theme songs all through the years. It's been on for many decades now, but it still has the same theme. You go in there, you fight it out, and you divorce. The current host is the black lady, Judge Maybelline Ephraim. She's like country, but I like her a lot. And she's been a friend to this show for many years. And apparently her syndicator's unwilling to pay her, and they want her to keep her hair in a wig style because they feel as though it's quicker than press and curling it. Hold on. I'm serious. Suddenly, this is the judge talking, Goose. Then we can go into the break. All right, this is a quote. This is from the judge. This is a quote. This is from the judge. suddenly, after 7 years of the show that's running neck and neck with the top-rated court shows, why is my hair an issue? Why, I ask? Because of my ethnicity. African-American, black, Negro, whatever your term you want to use. Because of my genetic, short, curly hair, which requires the use of chemical and or hot press and comb to straighten and curl and style. It cannot be styled by washing and blow drying and setting. Therefore, Fox's opinion is it's too time consuming. Wow. I wore a short hairstyle, which was my own hair, but due to a misapplication of a chemical process, I lost a substantial amount of my hair in season number 6. Out of my whatever, to maintain the continuity in the image I created for the last 5 years, I elected to wear a wig last year. Had Fox asked me to maintain a short hairstyle for the continuity and for image, it would have been a different issue. But they're saying I must continue to wear the wig because it would expedite the hairstyling process. However, my hair is now grown back, and I had not yet decided what hairstyle to go with for season number 8. And if I were to accept their demands, I would have to go with a wig and would be unable to make my own decision. They want her to tape instead of they want her to tape 7 shows a day instead of 6. And she says that's not part of her schedule. She can't do that. And see, part of, I guess, squeezing in that other show is just plopping a wig on her head. It's not right. Well, Maybelline's hair is probably a bit time consuming. Because it's short? Well, she has a lot of bump and curls in it. She has a lot of bump curl. You don't watch Maybelline from you're in class. I am a connoisseur of the court. Yeah, Judge Judy has a white woman hair. She just shakes it and goes. I watch Judge Judy too, twice a night. 10 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. And in between, I'll be watching Brenda get down with Harry. Anyway, and then they told her that she can't take vacation time during... Are there people in the studio right behind me?
I don't know who these Negroes are.
Are they pushed up against the window?
They're looking and gazing like they're bird watching.
I'm not looking at them. And I'm not going into a break until they disappear, because as soon as we go into a break, that's when some rude person's going to open the door and say, "Can we just introduce you to?" A lot of people do that. Are they still there?
Yes, they're just standing there peeping and watching, looking ridiculous.
Goose, can you lean around and just tell me who's escorting them? Because if it's Mr. Sutton, then I'm going to open the door and get my raise. Close? Who is it? Oh, they're from the 40th floor. Those are the check writers. Oh, the numbers just came out. So it's an even exchange. I deliver the goods, you write the checks, and I'm still keeping my back turned to the door. Hey, the Walt Disney Company, everybody, is planning on putting out 4 ABC primetime shows, including Desperate Housewives and Lost, online free beginning in May. Does that make any difference to many of you? Probably, if you sit at your desk. They're offering Commander-in-Chief, Alias. Oh, those 2 will be available in June. Oh, there's money attached to them too, by the way. I have no idea what the money is. That's pretty good. They're still lurking in the hall. I'm not opening the door. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the remainder of the bonus hour, the Wendy Williams Experience, next on 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Bow Wow, you know what I mean? You listen to the bonus hour right here on 107.5, you know what I mean?
Oh, Bow Wow, I'm sorry. I hate to have to talk about Bow Wow. We talked about him on Friday. He and Sierra and their breakup, and it was a mismatch from the beginning, blah, blah, blah.
Bow Wow got a puppy penis. Sierra want a full-grown dog.
Well, you know, in your odd way, Charlamagne, I think that you're probably expressing what a lot of people felt about that relationship. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're reading 2 great books this month here on the Wendy Williams Experience for the book club. Oh, this is my book club music. Listen. There's pages turning. Listen. Wait. Here we go. How did you have it ready so fast? It's book club music. Okay, listen. I introduced 2 books on Friday. The last Friday of the month, or about that time. It is what it is. I'm going to have both authors come in. This month we're reading 2 books. One book is by a woman that I know. Her name is LaJoyce Brookshire. And her book is called Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love. Now, here's her deal. She was married to this guy. The guy married her knowing that he had full-blown AIDS. Kept it from her. Died. She never caught AIDS or HIV and is now remarried and has children and whatnot. Thank God she lived to tell the story. But I have to tell you something right now. He knew that he had AIDS all along. So if you'd love to read her book, this story is really riveting. It's a true life story. She's going to come in at the end of the month and share with us and answer your questions and, talk about a woman who's been through a lot. And it happens. Things like this happen. Her name is LaJoyce Brookshire, and the book is called Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love.
That's a true story?
Yes, a true story. LaJoyce.
She coming in and cough, I'll jump.
No, she is. She's. You know what? She's not sick. She lived to tell the story, and now she was able to quit the record business because, she used to be a record rep. That's how I knew her back in the day. And then the other book that we're reading is a novel by Byron Harmon. Byron Harmon is an executive producer at WCBS TV, Channel 2 here in New York, but he's also an author. And his book is called Mistakes Men Make. And in a nutshell, this book is about, I'm going to give you the name again. Guys, you're going to like this book too. A former NFL star who gets this New York City sports anchor job. And he's speeding 100 miles a minute in New York. The women, the coke, the nightlife, the drugs, the women, the indulgences. Then his father's got cancer, so he's trying to deal with the father and the cancer and the fast life in New York. And oh my God, I mean, just a terrible downward spiral his life is taking. He gets caught up in all the debaucherous behavior of being well paid and living in New York, just doing the damn thing. So that's by Byron Harmon, and it's called Mistakes Men Make. I'm reading both of them. I already got started on this one, the Faith Under Fire one. Oh, blink, 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 blink. Cool like that? Cool. All right. Dear Wendy, I have to tell you about this affair that I've been having since July of 2005. I started working in a new job and I met a wonderful guy who I would have great conversation with on a daily basis. Very innocent conversation. I'm married for 6 years now and things between my husband and I have been terrible. He's been verbally abusive for a long time now and my mental being is shot because of it. So as you can see where this is leading, I took comfort in the man that I work with and have great conversation with. I never did think that it was going to lead to anything. I value my marriage, and above all, I love and respect my husband, so I thought. The abusive behind hole got me really bad. And Wendy, things got so bad that I lost 35 pounds in 3 months without even trying. It was to a point where my stomach would hurt when I come home. Anyway, to make a long story short, I took comfort in the man that I worked with and eventually started seeing him. This man is wonderful to me, treats me like a queen compared to what I'm used to. He's so attentive, loving, caring, not to mention the sex is the best I've ever had. This man would do anything for me, and I do mean anything. Yet, I find myself wanting to be with my husband only because we have children together, and I feel it's the right thing to do. So, I explained to this friend, lover, coworker, and he was unhappy with me feeling this way, and he feels that I deserve better. But I explained to him what I needed to do, and of course, he stepped away and says to go ahead and do what makes me happy. However, I still see him at lunchtime, and we still talk every day, and I can't let the feelings for him go. No, I haven't slept with him since my husband and I have gotten back together, but I want him very badly, and it's driving me nuts. He continues to think I'm coming back to him, and he's waiting for me. This is the coworker. I still love him. Wendy, what do I do? Which way do I go? Who do I love? Oh, Venus Valentine, the name of a stripper. Venus. Marriages aren't good marriages just because they're kids. So if it's that you want a divorce, see, you have to focus. You have to focus on what you want. I mean, it's clear that your coworker is just like an oasis from your everyday problems. Do you know what I mean? Right?
Only thing I'm hearing in my head is adulterous whore. I'm sorry. That's all I'm hearing. Adulterous whore. That's all I keep going over and over in my brain.
You've got to compartmentalize what you're doing. First of all, leave the guy at work alone for a moment and look at what you have at home. Do you love your husband enough to make it work? Because if you do, then you need to leave that alone at work, because you don't have the ability to jump off without getting all caught up. And many women don't. As a matter of fact, that's why jumping off is not a woman's sport. At least it used to not be. Sisters these days be doing it for ourselves. But it's not, by and large, it's not a woman's sport, because we get all caught up and get all soft and pink, and then it becomes very, very complicated. So I will say to you, you've been married for 6 years. You said things have been terrible for a long time, and he's mentally you're shot. You've lost 35 pounds in 3 months. I say you need to decide on what you're doing with your marriage, because that will help you overall. And then this guy at work, that's secondary to, you got to figure out your life.
She lost 35 pounds in 3 months. She might have caught more than feelings from that lover dude. It's quite possible. You might have caught more than feelings, Miss Valentine.
She says, I constantly think about him even when I'm with my husband. What do I do? You just want something different, that's all. Figure out what you're going to do with your marriage. Apparently you're married. You called him a behind hole. You meant he's abusive to you. You know, you're not comfortable in your marriage anymore. And marriages don't stay together because of kids, and kids don't save marriages. Wendy, I have a dilemma. I'm an up-and-coming singer, and I've done hooked up with some notable people. I'm a 20-something, and I have one child, a son who's 2 years old. I'm also married to his father, who is holding me down every day. He's very supportive of who I am. Big hair weave and tight jeans. Girl after my own heart, okay? Wendy, I'm encountering a big problem. Someone who has the ability to take me to the next level, an old, wrinkly Jewish man, is asking me for sexual favors.
Ow.
At first, I dismissed his bad manner, but, Wendy, he's serious. He has said in so many words that my career is on the line for this. I have been avoiding him. I've been avoiding his office for the last week until I hear what you say, telling him that I'm out of town. Other industry artists have told me just do it because it's worth it. But I love my family, and I hope that there's another way. but there doesn't seem to be one. For now, I've chosen to try and sell myself underground and do mixtape circuit from state to state to maintain the way I live. I've done this before. I'm not even trying to capitalize on it. I made about $3,000 in a month from state to state. We have a big sacrifice to get me. We've made big sacrifices, Wendy, to get me where I am. So I hope that my husband understands that we have to take the back door. She's asking me what she should do. I'm not at liberty to speak, so candidly.
Well, you know, a lot of men have been put in that same position she's in, and now they're your favorite rappers and favorite moguls right now. You know, get down on your knees and get that record deal, young lady. You know what's good for you.
Thank you, Charlamagne. I mean, I don't want to say that, but this is such a disgusting. What'd you say, Charlamagne, to her?
That she's in a position that a lot of men have been in. Get down on your knees and get that record deal. If a man can do it, why can't you?
What your husband doesn't know won't hurt him.
Matter of fact, make your husband do it. Guy probably like that better anyway.
You know what? It does become a vicious cycle, though. You know, you do it once, you have to keep doing it and 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 keep doing it. Oh my God!
I'll just stay at the bottom of the pile in the industry then.
That's what she's choosing to do.
That's what she should choose.
State to state, do what makes you happy. You know, you got a great husband and a great father. You're 20-something, one child, a son who's 2. That's why this business, at least the upstart part of it, is not made for married people. Charlamagne, if you were married or you were with baby's mother with child, like it was the 3 of you traveling up and down the road, this could not work out. And I respect your grinding spirit, and I love your you know, your thirst and all that old other kind of corny mess. But this, at least in the beginning, is a business for dolo, for being broke, for sleeping at LaGuardia Airport. Did you sleep at Kennedy Airport on Friday night when you got dropped off? Last thing I remember, you guys dropped me off to the airport for me to fly out to Wisconsin. And then you guys drove off. Where'd you go?
Back to Jersey, then went to the airport that morning.
And when you got to the airport, did you sleep in the chairs with your mouth open? Were you like dead tired? Were you drinking all night?
Yes, I was.
We went to Connecticut. We were having the best time drinking and having fun.
Riding in a Bentley, drinking George Vasselli and McDonald's cups.
Yeah, and so see, if you were mad, like I feel no ways about leaving you at an airport. You know what I'm saying? with a pocket toothbrush at 4 a.m, because that's what you do. It's what I did. It's what you did. They put it on me. I'm putting it on you.
No doubt. That's the grind, baby.
It is the grind. But I'm just saying that, like, the grind is not made for birthing no babies and being married. Goose, you know the deal. It just isn't made for it. Now, you sell your mixtapes, baby doll, from state to state, and, you know, you and your husband and your son.
Stay poor.
And you stay poor, but stay morally intact and happy. Do that. If she was single, there was a whole other way she could have gone. I'm not saying she'd sleep with the old guy, but I'm saying if she did, she wouldn't have any bad feelings about it. It would only be people like us who discover it later in life and talk about it.
Many a R&B diva has done that.
Hell to the yeah. Yeah, but you got so much to lose.
I mean, you wonder how people go from fly girls to being goddamn, you know,
exactly.
divas.
Exactly. Lopez.
Yes, exactly.
It's just a terrible business. A man who knows all about it is coming up next. The legendary Vaughn Harper and his Quiet Storm. You guys, I love you for... Oh, gosh, I'm going to feel bad about telling that girl this the whole time. For the rest of the night. This is going to be weighing on my mind. That one letter right there. But it is what it is. And this business is what it is. And Charlamagne, that's real. Like, if you had some real responsibility other than just you, yourself, and you... Because all I had was me, myself, and I. I know how I was able to dip, move, slept on the turnpike, had pillows in the car, alarm clocks. Don't cry for me, because the grind was worth it. But I just know I could not have done that with some damn man and some love and some kids and, you know, being pregnant and, you know, all kind of crap.
I'm single with no kids.
All right, everybody. I love you for listening. Charlamagne the God, thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Vaughn's up next with The Quiet Storm, everybody. 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye.
Yes, I am up next.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.